pay to get into the thing yet?
Pay to get one thing.
I'm not even talking to you.
Oh, okay, well, don't talk to me. What thing?
I was gonna give you a discount, bro.
I already paid my due for the league, bro.
You should have lagged, bro. You would have only paid 20 or 30.
You should have lagged. You only paid 20. Fuck. Hey, why don't
go double or nothing on Utah then?
See how he goes. See how he does.
He be doing that shit.
We do double or nothing on Utah because I know you lose to Utah.
He said double or nothing on Utah. Or tenfold.
What's up?
What up? What up, guys?
I know I haven't seen Low in about a month. I don't know, he don't show up.
Yeah, I just just life, bro. Life's been kicking my ass, bro. Just like the Raiders. Apparently, I just seen something. Shout out Josh the GOAT. Apparently, the Raiders against the bye week. The fucking Raiders got 3 points. The fucking bye week got 34. Fuck, bro. No love.
You got all kinds of people thinking they know about college football quarterbacks now after this week.
Oh, bro. Especially Raider guys, bro. Like Raider content guys. I know every quarterback fucking this side of Mississippi. Relax. Relax.
Like, chill, eh? Already doing mock drafts. We don't even know what we're gonna pick yet.
Yeah.
Let's do a mock draft right now.
Do a mock draft.
Oh, hell no.
Time ever. Bye week mock draft.
Bye week mock draft. Fuck it, eh?
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
What's up, Leo? Think Leo's here.
Yep. Welcome to RaiderNationLive, everybody. Got
my boy Leo's here, man.
Got Leo in the building. Got Coach Gravy ready to game. Should be pulling up shortly. And your boy Lo, we're here fucking on the bye week. We're chill. I'm a little high right now. Probably gonna smoke a little something right now. But
Are you?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's about that time. When winter starts getting a little bit cold, your boy starts blazing up again. That's kind of like I take a little break.
We don't get the benefits of living down south, bro, and having 80-degree days.
I know. Once we get 80 over here, what's past? It's 80 over here, bro. I can't smoke. Oh, I'm cool. It's got to be 80 or lower. Then I start getting
it. It's 62 right now. Shit. I'm cold.
I'd be sitting outside just smoking just because.
Yeah,
that's cool. 62. It's like 50 right now. Man.
50? Yeah.
Is it 50?
50 something.
Is it?
Nah, it's 63.
Yeah. It's not that bad. But yeah, man, welcome to RaiderNationLive. We always tell you around these parts, be thankful for what you do, got what you don't drink or drive. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. It's bye week, fucking really nothing going on. Besides, apparently they had another meeting. They had a whole nother meeting.
Every bye week,
every bye week it's a fucking meeting.
They have a meeting every damn week. What the fuck, dude?
And this is what I don't get. This is what I don't get, right? We have all these problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all players meeting and people got upset. And they don't like the way things are going, this and that, right?
Mm-hmm. What up, MC?
Mm-hmm. And it's weird to me because it happens, and then someone gets canned right after that.
Yeah.
So who do we expect to get canned up on this one? Even though what happened at the beginning,
the janitor.
Who's it next now? Who's gonna be the next one?
I think we're all out.
We're all out right now. Shit.
There's some guys that should get canned. But...
Who? You think the coach will get canned already?
You know what, Leo? Actually, and I even said it on the live. If you watched the live on Tuesday or Thursday night,
Thursday.
Maine, he convinced me to give AP another chance.
Who convinced you?
The sportsman.
Okay. All right.
I wanted him out. I want to get rid of everybody.
Sound like a couple years ago.
But I'm believing the media, which I hardly ever do, and other people that don't really know that. But I listen to people that I respect that have a good opinion that know football, right?
Mm-hmm.
And during that show, there was a lot of people questioning on what we were saying. It was a crazy show, man. There were people debating on me. You know, Maine always stays the same way, bro.
Maine stays on it. Stays on his shit.
He stays on it, and a lot of times he's right. That's why I respect his opinion.
Even if he's fucking wrong, he'll say I was wrong, but he'll stay to his shit. Yeah.
I say off the wrong shit to the audience, but
I'm the delusional one, bro. So yeah,
it's right. But people just don't want to take it right now because they haven't took the goggles of the Raider glasses off yet. You know,
man. Once you take those off, it's different.
There's people out there still thinking we can make the playoffs, bro.
Oh yeah, see that's more delusional. I'm not there no more. Like fuck all that.
O'Connell comes back, we can pull in 5 more wins.
O'Connell
or somebody. We still can pull together, you know, after these guys get fired. Well, we don't know what's gonna happen because Getsy's not there no more.
Right.
You know, Norv Turner's our savior.
That's crazy to me, bro. To think that he's gonna come in and all of a sudden we learn how to play offense. All of a sudden we learn how to block. All of a sudden our QB can throw the ball.
This is what he did, bro. Leo. He convinced me because I was on it that I don't think that AP makes the decisions on this team.
I don't think so. I think he was limited. I really do too. Yeah.
He did before Telesco got there.
Yeah.
You know, and it all started in the draft. If you want to go that far back, is that him and Champ Kelly, they had, and we even questioned the audience that was there that day. Show me facts. Show me some, you know, a video or somebody talking about that the Raiders didn't put in a package to go get Jaden Daniels. Tell me, well, who knows that Washington wasn't getting off that pick? I'm pretty sure any team would be crazy if you gave them 3 number 1s and 3 number 2s not to give up that second pick. You got to be crazy. You know, that'll be hard. That'll be hard to give up.
It would. You would think about it for sure, but I wouldn't easily give up the second pick like that.
So I think me and him both said this, that we think Champ and him had that package and they were going to pursue it, right? Telesco came in and said, oh, wait up, bro.
Oh, wait up.
You're going to do all that? Yeah.
He took the rug underneath AP's feet. And then AP, he's just like a different coach. He's a different dude. So I just thought he like wussed out and didn't, you know, said, all right, I'm gonna let things happen. Whatever flows. Yeah. And it's Telesco's team.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see how when Telesco came, it became different. He didn't have as much power. And maybe Mark did that because of what happened with Josh McDaniels and dumbass on Ziegler. Like McDaniels called the shots and didn't let Ziegler do his thing. Or maybe Ziegler's moves would have been smarter. So Mark was like, nah, I'm going to let the GM do the team management and let the coach coach. So it could have been that way. But I have seen a difference in AP and the way even when he talks to people now, it's different. It's almost like he's getting not trained, but coached to talk publicly to people as opposed to before, you know? Like he has
more
to
free
like now,
more free. Like, I think the Raiders I think the AFC West got to be worried about the Raiders. You don't hear that. You don't hear that AP no more. You don't hear that AP no more.
Yeah, because remember last year, all off season was the Mahomes rule, all the shit we were gonna do, and then all that shit changed. Like even in the way he would talk about things, it wasn't the same way.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are right. You guys are right. Like, no bullshit. I mean, especially with I give him the thing about him being a first-year head coach, stuff like that. He's not talking about it like that, but a lot of the moves that he's making is like that movie, the fucking Las Vegas with fucking Robert De Niro and them. He's bringing all the old guys trying to see if they're going to fucking work.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? With Robert De Niro, who else was in it? Fucking Morgan Freeman and all that shit. Bro, like, I think they're the plan, and I've kind of felt like this, and, you know, being optical delusionist. I'm just like, this is fucking really, really hard because you expect all this stuff to happen, all the injuries, all this stuff, no quarterback play. You can't talk that shit no more. You really can't. So I mean, he can't be confident going into, you know, the next game. He's just kind of man, I'm just trying to hold on.
No, right now he's trying to float on, bro. Because honestly, those injuries on defense really fucked this team because that was supposed to be our strength. And then when fucking Kuntz went down, Wilkins went down, you're like, fuck. Like your strength is now like we're all right, but it ain't what it was gonna be. And I think that's where they fucked up, was relying on that shit without the depth. Because we never had the depth. It was like once those guys were hurt, who else was gonna step up? You know? Yeah.
We were 1-3 when Wilkins went down.
Yeah. No, but at least it was different the way you saw the D-line play. You know what I mean? When Wilkins was there. Yeah. That's the one thing I am glad that Tom was able to do, though, was bring Wilkins at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would turn down that money, Leo?
Shit, I would. That's what I'm hoping next year. Because a lot of people are saying we're so shitty, who's going to want to come? But I think, Gravy, you just said it right now. Who's going to turn down money?
Ain't nobody going to turn down money.
Right. And what? State tax-free money?
No state taxes?
Vegas don't do state taxes. Yeah.
I just hope that we could get, I'm not confident on I would be some quarterback, good quarterback that's playing right now that will get released or is not happy, to be on the Raiders and then get a young guy high and have him develop underneath,
Oh, okay. So even if we get a QB 1 or 2,
I don't think there's a guy. I don't think there's a guy like Daniels or Stroud out there right now. As far as I'm concerned, you see Stroud right now, bro. In the second year, you see what he's doing to Detroit.
I'll tell my girl
you see what he's doing to Detroit right now, bro.
Yeah,
pinning it, bro. There ain't no quarterback doing that shit right now.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys, dude. You know what I mean? It's like very rare that you get any guys like that. We should have went for him. You know what I mean? But Eagles prevail, bro. Eagles prevail, and that's what I'm thinking. Like mostly, people try to say like, "Oh, we suck worse without McDaniels," right? Yeah, I get it, but yet at the same time, I it's not that like we're losing like better. I don't want to say it like that, but I would rather lose with AP than fucking. Not even lose with McDaniels, bro. Like,
it felt different, right?
Yeah, it just felt different all the ways across the board. So that's why I'm like, all right, maybe they do got a plan. Maybe they're gonna do a few things and kind of maybe bring some better coaches in and stuff like that. Depending if we go with the number one, we're gonna need to get a good fucking coordinator to come in and.
We need a good offensive coaching staff.
Yeah, that's what it is, and I think. Well, along with our defense and stuff like that, even some of the guys, look at Palomar. Palomar's fucking, he's doing his thing.
Good.
Yeah. Bennett, after a couple of years, as far as Palomar, but you look at Bennett too, like he's getting there. You know what I mean? What is it like? He held Chase to like 16 yards or some shit like that, some crazy fucking stat.
Yeah, no, Bennett's doing a lot better than
he's doing a lot. So there's a lot of bright spots and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I'm not worried about the defensive side of the ball. It's more along the lines of what they're gonna do with the offensive side of the ball. And like I don't want Norv Turner or Scott Turner fucking with a rookie. If they can make something happen with Ritter, then cool, because even our quarterback room is so fucking bad.
It's bad right now,
bro. It's horrible. It's
horrible. Hold up. Well, my opinion, are you deaf or something, bro? Are you deaf or something?
Where are these players who don't turn down money?
Well, did I say that players don't turn down money, or they're gonna go where the money's at?
You say, he didn't say all that. And you got to remember, we just barely got money. We didn't have money last year.
I don't know if he knows how to read or something, or reads backwards and shit.
The money we did have, they used it on Wilkins.
Yeah, but we got 3-4 times Wilkins' money now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you know what made me laugh today though was watching Devontae and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, there's a little bit of games that I did watch. He didn't even look at him, bro.
Yeah, especially you brought up the media. I was like, man, everybody thought they were going to beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals would whoop their ass. Yeah.
Yeah, they I don't know.
They don't turn down money, bro. Would you work for less money or more money, even though you think you worked it or not?
The only way I would do it for less, and I think that comes to athletes, is if you're doing it for the fucking ring. You know,
you're
Yeah.
rich
You go
already.
somewhere 'cause you're gonna get the ring.
You're
Yeah.
rich
You used to
already,
up.
bro.
Yeah, you're rich already at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One opinion.
Like, I can see
my
what's his
opinion
name.
slowly in my book, my opinion is getting like, Raider Paul and shit.
You said Raider Paul. What does that mean? What? I haven't been on here in a minute. What happened to Raider Paul?
Yeah, Raider Paul's
That's
cool.
funny.
Like, my opinion is a good dude. He has I
what's
don't got
up?
no problems with him. He just twists my words like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sacktown
that's
Mike,
not
what
what I
up,
mean.
big dog? That's my
What up,
boy,
big
right
bro?
there.
Mike, thanks for the
Yeah.
fight.
I'm an Army
Oh, he's an
paratrooper
Army
vet. Just
paratrooper. Órale.
want to say to all the vets out there tomorrow, happy Veterans Day. I'm Leo. I'm a veteran as well, bro. It's just Sacktown, bro. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you for your service. You know what I mean?
Best laundry tech in the whole squad, bro.
Bro, you have no idea, bro. I got it all,
Laundry
bro.
taker,
I
bro.
got all the sheets. I got all the sheets. I got all the
Go
fucking DVDs.
pressed or crease, bro. I was
Hey, what
pressed,
up?
bro.
What branch were you in, Lo?
Army.
Oh, okay. All right.
I did 4 years.
Got the-
I did with Mike 10 at fucking Fort Knox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was in the Navy. I did 10 years.
Oh no shit. Okay, shit. I know that, Leo.
Damn. Who do you
Yeah. Okay.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah. I was done
that's
after that. It changed, bro. It wasn't the same. It was too,
Yeah.
He's a sailor, bro. He's a sailor right there.
too soft at the end. I was like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm going to school.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. I'm always
Yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
Done it for a long time. Yeah. Shout out Sack, man. That's crazy, man. But he was a paratrooper. Yeah. I just did air assault. I chickened out fucking airborne. I just did air assault. I just repelled from fucking
Yeah, bro, ain't no parachute gonna save you ass, so you fall.
Hey, don't say chicken now. It's
Fall
the
right up.
shit.
The parachute would have said boom.
Yeah.
That'll make it two parachutes for me.
My bad, bro.
Maybe
My
it's
Isn't it
bad.
crazy though when you tell people that and they see you now? Like I tell people I was a rescue swimmer and they're like, "What? Like you can move fast? Like what?"
Yeah. Yeah,
I
shit.
can't talk shit
Watch
about that,
me.
bro. I never was
It was like,
that.
watch
My
me
dad
get wet
was.
real quick.
Like why? Watch me get in the water. I'm like a fucking fish in there. Eh?
My dad was there. My happy Veterans Day there, all veterans and that watch
Hey,
us, bro.
appreciate it, Gravy.
Yeah.
Pops was a veteran
Yeah,
too,
Pops.
right, Gravy? Pops was a
My
veteran.
pop,
Yeah.
Your pops? Oh, okay.
He was there
Got,
for like 25
yeah.
years, bro. 25-year, 30-year vet, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
18 to like fucking 40 something. Never.
Yeah, that's what me working at the VA now is like I just love being around those guys because you see all different shape,
Mhm.
forms, sizes, stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know, I mean I see vets every day, you know what I'm saying? There's civilians
Yeah.
that work there as well,
Yeah,
but
all lies. What's up?
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, all eyes.
I was trying to get into the mental health side of the VA, but I never got in. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's hard. It's hard to
It
get
is.
in there.
yeah, because the spots rarely open up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Billy Davis, what's up, man?
Aerosol.
Backing me up. You backing me up the other day. Way to go.
Aerosol was cool. I did some repelling too. Great. Oh shit. Okay.
What up, Billy Davis? That's my boy.
Billy Davis, what up? What up? Yeah, man. But yeah, to all the veterans, man. I was gonna say that at the end, but hey, man, appreciate you, Sacktown, bro. Appreciate you, man. Really, really do appreciate the $5, man. So it's really not. But talking about veterans, we need some veterans on this fucking team. Some of these veterans are
We're a young fucking team.
Yeah, but look, we got Wilkins that can be considered a veteran. You got fucking what's a veteran considered? 4 years?
I think
3
after
years?
your rookie, right after your rookie deal's over, 4 or 5 years. Yeah,
Second year in the league, bro. You veteran.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you're 5th year in the league.
And a
And a lot of
rookie.
people don't make
Fourth,
it.
5th year.
Yeah, a lot of people don't make it. So got Wilkins, that's a guy that's going to be there for a while. You got fucking Crosby that now because of all the shit and all the talking and all this stuff, pretty much they're basically saying like he might be gone too.
Who?
You think he'll leave?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Crosby,
Max.
yeah, I don't think he's leaving. You know, it sucks to see a guy like Crosby. You know what I'm saying? I got a fucking shirt. I fucking him and it was DA. You know what I'm saying? So, but like now DA's gone. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But no, but like Max, bro, like
Ready Paul, look, Ready Paul already. There it is.
he came in like this. Like for me, Max Crosby came in fucking, you know, no one knew who he was. Everyone was kind of like, who the fuck's this guy? And look at he became a Raider, bro. So it's like for him to leave would be fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Guerrero, I think that's the same way because of how late we drafted him, what he's become. So he kind of like became a Raider through the shit, you know? Yeah.
And I don't see him leaving overall, bro. But there might be a possibility that he might, bro. And it's I think if they do that, it's gonna be like ripping the soul out of fucking the Raiders.
Yeah, that would rip the fucking soul out of me. Like when DA left, that hurt, and I think that hurt more because he kept telling me he was gonna stay. And then he left. That's what made it hurt more. Because players leave. I get it. But I don't see Max doing that. But now after that, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Like someone will. They'll tell you I'm not going anywhere. The next thing you know, they're on TV behind their fucking new quarterback. Like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I know DJ. I know DA was out as soon as Carr left, bro. That 1 year. Carr. He came. He came because DA Carr was here.
Yeah, I understood that part. Like, I get that part why he left. I wasn't mad about that side. Yeah.
He was done.
He was what, the fifth different quarterback in 3 years? 5 different quarterbacks in 3 years? That's some bullshit right there.
And now he's getting whooped by who?
Now he's freezing his ass off while he's out there getting his ass kicked.
and beat down, dropping balls like he dropped like 3 balls a day.
Yep.
Did he really? I didn't go to watch the game because the bar we went to, they were just watching the Chiefs and Broncos.
I think it was like he had 3 for 30 or something like that, or 60, some fucking stupid ass number like that.
He
didn't have a lot.
He's getting up there in age. Well, he's up there to make decisions where he wants to go now because he's beyond rich, right?
Yeah. See, and that's what goes back to what you were saying about he wouldn't need to go somewhere for the money because he already has.
You go get a ring. You'll get yourself a ring, bro.
At this point, he can go get a ring. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not. How are you gonna say it? He's not gonna get a ring with the Rodgers.
Not in the Jets. Nah.
There's no way. There's no way. The only way I can see him getting a ring is if he fucking lucks out and goes with say Houston or some shit like next year. Or
what if he goes to the Niners next year? He comes back.
He's not going. Yeah. I actively don't want the Niners to win. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just the Raider in me just don't want anybody else to win.
You don't want that?
I mean, if he goes, he goes, man. Look.
Let him,
at the end of the day, I mean, I fucking like Brian Dawkins, you know what I'm saying? But he was never a Raider. I fucking you know what I'm saying? You know, Megatron, he wasn't a Raider. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wish we had the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? I like all these players, bro. Like, even though they come through, whatever, whatnot, I think Antonio Brown was probably one of the dopest fucking receivers until he fucking,
lost. I liked him until he fucking lost it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we didn't lose it. Maybe we're just looking at it a certain way. Maybe he's tired. I don't know, bro. But, like, for me, wanting the Raiders, just to have good players and players that I like, especially like DA, it fucking hurts. But overall, at the end of the day, man, it's like these guys get a chance to play a fucking game that only less than 1% of the whole fucking world gets to play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to enjoy it and take it with the good and the bad and shit. But for me, bro, like I'm like on some real shit. I'm just kind of like, all right, who are we gonna get to move forward to help a Max Crosby get something? DA wasn't here to get this fucking Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand it. He's probably never going to get one. But the organization, it never comes down to one player getting that. It has to be the organization. And our organization is looking kind of shitty. Right You know what I mean? So,
and I think that's why I was so excited when we got Tate, because he was going to play with DC. So he was going to finally be that weapon that we was going to have and all that shit. Yeah,
but DC was already playing like shit. You know what I mean?
I know, but I had my Raider goggles on back then. To me, back then, DC was untouchable. Now that he's not a Raider, I see how shitty he is.
But having taking your Raider is looking at the whole picture of a team that we are now. Realizing that we're not gonna make the playoffs.
Oh no.
And
wait, so there were people really thinking we're still gonna make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, bro.
Damn, I thought I was delusional, bro. Fuck.
I think You know, it's good to be confident, bro, because you got their die all day Raiders every day.
Me too. I rock that shit every day.
I'm that type dude. I want my team to be successful, but you gotta know. You gotta know what's wrong with your team, bro. We're a bad team. We're an undisciplined team. We're not organized, and there's a reason why we're having these player coach fucking meetings every other 2-3 weeks, because something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. You don't have meetings like you don't see Detroit having player coaching meetings.
Fuck no, they're winning. Why would you?
You don't see the Houston doing it or 49ers or something.
Hey, what up?
Here, trouble has arrived.
Well, wait. Houston is doing it. Houston just had a players meeting last week.
Why? Because they're kicking ass.
Because they lost that game that they lost to the Jets. They had a players meeting.
Man, I can't believe they lost that fucking game to the Jets, bro. They had no business.
They had a players meeting right after that game. That's just. I think it's whatever you're looking at it. I think it was a time when you're firing coaches. I think it's a time for everybody to give their 2 cents in. You know what I mean? They want to know what you want to know the pulse of your team. That's the only way you're going to be able to get it.
I'm not opposed to them having meetings if they're holding each other accountable. Or you know what I mean? Like if your meeting is to hold each other accountable, like motherfucker, you didn't do your job. This is why we're doing this or that. Then I'm all for that shit, bro. Yeah. Because look at them today. They came out on fire today against fucking Detroit, bro.
Yeah.
What's the score right now?
It all depends on 23-13. They just got Detroit just got an interception right now in the end zone.
Some guy did something shit.
Yeah.
Need some points.
Goff being Goff, bro. That's what happens when you make him throw that much.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Leo, man. I got Web Leo with my son guy, bro.
You got what?
I gotta beat Leo with my son guy. I gotta let him. Man, I had you beat with the Chase and Burrow from the day
you
one.
Know what? One thing I learned is I did it before like 2 years ago. I shouldn't have done it. I joined too many leagues. So when I join too many, I start losing track of who's where and what. Like Gravy texted me this morning. I had motherfuckers.
I gotta call him up. You got like 3 dudes with no empties. Your whole team is empty.
Yeah, bro. I gotta limit it so I can focus more on that shit. Yeah.
That's the epitome of a good commissioner, bro. I could just let it ride and let you lose, bro. And I'm playing against you.
Fucking great.
Or you could be in one of these leagues where it automatically fills your roster.
But anyways, Gabe, what you think about that? What you think about all this player meetings? And you think someone's gonna get the cash?
I didn't pay attention to it though. To be like, I mean, because I just think it's another thing to fucking get these. This was a weekend where I was like, fuck that. They can't make me mad. The Raiders can't make me mad this weekend. I don't give a fuck what the fuck they're saying. A players meeting, whatever. They ain't getting me mad. I'm fucking chilling, dog. I'm waiting till next week to see.
I'm laughing at
next week.
I'm waiting till next week to get my fucking blood boiling again. Dog. I'm chilling right now.
Yeah. It's true. I was like so stress free this Sunday, chilling, watching the games, hoping Denver made that field goal instead of it being blocked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who wrote the column anyway?
Oh, I didn't see who it was.
There's a few of them that actually wrote it. CBS. Let me see real quick. CBS.
Well, somebody has. I think what it is somebody comes with the initial report, and then people start reporting that. You know what I mean? Because there's reports that this was happening in the meetings. You know what I mean? So it's like I think. Yes, I think it's just who's the guy that wrote it, that initial meeting. It's like, damn, bro, because it's that was, I mean, something that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they were like what they said in the meetings too. Like, I mean, not what they said that they came out of me. Like they were kind of not cool with the coaching staffs. Like, you know, like their time management and shit like that. Which that is against. Like, and that's why I agree with Chido. You know what I mean? Like they have to hold guys accountable, and like regardless if it's the coaching staff or whatever like that too. But I think that because we made those firings too, I think a lot of those gripes though were against those type of coaches, which I don't know, man. I think it's I think that was what the staff that they were talking about, which we got them out of the building. So we'll see moving forward. Like, to be honest, I think that's the only way you could judge these team meetings on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're on a bye week, so they're still evaluating what they're gonna do. So like, we'll see what comes out of this meeting. Like I said, you see fucking Houston have a team meeting after their bad loss against the Jets last week, and they're coming out on fire this week. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how you come out of it. You know what I mean? I just think that's what matters.
Yeah.
No, you're right about that. How you come out.
I
of why
remember,
you're
bro. We're like fucking 0-10 on the day after our bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something
We are
something like that. We haven't won after a bye week in years, bro.
Yeah, in the last decade, we are very bad after coming off of a bye.
When was the last time we won after a bye week?
We always would play Kansas City or something like that.
We always don't we like shit the bed pretty bad after a bye week?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we do have Miami next week, and they're on a short week. We have Miami next week, and they're on a short week because they do play Monday night. So we'll see. We'll see right there.
And they got Tua back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So pretty much says right here, one of those sources said described the meeting as ending uncomfortably for all parties.
Yeah, I saw that part. Yeah, that it ended
like
uncomfortable. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I mean, what? The meeting ain't gonna change shit. I mean, on some real, like, it's not changing anything.
I do think though, like, if it's a meeting though, like that, to where you are gonna get shit out in the air and like, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes, I mean, you are gonna leave uncomfortable. I mean, when you're arguing or something like that, you know, you're fucking, you know, letting shit fucking, you know, airing out shit. So it's like, pretty sure people are gonna leave uncomfortable. But that's why I said, like, it's how you respond to it. Like, let's see this fucking. I mean, they've been saying that they've been, you know, they had a good week of practice, and we seen how that turns out. We gotta see just next Sunday now. Like, can we come out and, you know, Miami's been fucking struggling too. We can't look bad like we've been looking against these other teams where this team is struggling too. So like, we gotta come out next week with some fire, dog. I don't give a fuck about the draft shit. Like, I think all of that at the end of the day is going to be play out. You know what I mean? I think we do need a quarterback. Don't get me wrong. That's always going to be my number one thing. But I think the draft shit will play itself out, dog. Like, I think they know already the pressure that they're going to need to get that quarterback, no matter where they end up in what draft spot. You know, so it's like that's going to be like at the top of the to-do list, I think, for the GM. So I think just moving forward, you just gotta. I think it's because it's starting to get like I'm on AP side. Don't get me wrong. But it is starting to come out too much shit that's against him to where, and then you see that the losing, you know, and then the team meetings, which is, you know, some people will say it's not good. I wouldn't like totally disagree or agree, you know what I mean, with it. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of things going on now with the Brady shit, and then, like, you know what I mean, who knows if he's gonna have influence with, you know what I mean, bringing in, I don't know, you know. So it's like, it's just a lot of things going forward. So in order to even, you know, have any type of job security, he's gonna need to like turn this team around somehow. You know what I mean? With effort, something, dog. You know what I mean? Because we might not have the personnel to win games, but we can't look ugly like we've been, dog. Like, especially turning the ball over and all of that bullshit.
That's the fucking thing for me, though. We lead the fucking league in turning the ball fucking over, bro. We lead the fucking league in that shit. That's horrible.
Yeah. As I gotta say, Leo, we're number one in everything that's bad in football, bro.
Yeah, dude. And you know what's crazy? Did you guys see the
we're last in everything, every other category that's good, like rushing, picks.
Oh, rushing,
yardage.
we're fucking last. Yeah, it's fucking bad, dude.
No, we're not even last in rushing. We're like 31st or 30th.
No. We were 31st. We were 31st, and then after that last game, we went to 32nd.
Yeah. Who was behind us? I can't think of a team worse than us.
I think it was. Fuck, dog. I'm not sure. Sportsman was on here the other day too, and he said it too. Like, that's the reason why I know, because he said that after that game we flip flop with them, so we went at 32.
I think it was Dallas. I think Dallas.
I think it was Dallas.
I could see that. They
rushed
like shit.
Because they don't have nobody.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe New England, because I know what's his name hasn't played as good this year either. New England struggled with running the ball también. Yeah. Hey, but now that you mentioned Brady, Gabe, I haven't asked you guys, and I'm not gonna go all crazy to say he's gonna take over. But we know Mark isn't a football mind as an owner, right? He's more the business side, whatever. But now having Brady, do you think that's going to really help us having a football-minded owner or part owner as far as what decisions to make? Or is he just here for
a paycheck?
Because it's Vegas.
That's the way I am, Leo. Go ahead, Gabe.
I'll just say this. Like I don't think he. I for sure think that the main thing on his mind is probably the investment, the money thing, the money issue. But I also do think that he's gonna have influence to the point where he doesn't want to be a part of a loser. Like obviously, like nobody that buys into something wants it. Everybody wants it to succeed. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's gonna get you more money. You know what I mean? It's better for your brand, better for your product, better for everything. So I think just like getting somebody like having somebody like him, he is a smart dude. I know he knows football in and out, but it's gonna be interesting now because sometimes some of these guys can be the best football players, but can they pick talent? Can they get guys in the building? You know what I mean? Can they? We've seen Jordan, one of the best basketball player. You know what I mean? Considered the best basketball player.
Like, as an owner,
exactly. So we're hoping that he could become something like some other guys. Like a fucking. But that's still gonna be. I mean, I would love for the influence to bring at least Shador. That'd be cool. Shit, if that's gonna bring at least that's cool. But the thing is, like, I do think he's gonna have some. It's where how much now? Because I don't want to see no fucking Patriot reunion over here type bullshit and all of that shit because of him.
Yeah. You mean with like Belichick and all those fools? Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't want to see all of that shit. But like,
either.
I'm not against the like for sure. Like you said, Davis is not a fucking super football mind, dog. Like you know what I mean. So it's like he needs all the help he can get anyway. You know what I mean. And the 7-time Super Bowl champ, I don't think it could hurt.
Right.
This is my take on it. When are we gonna realize that we have a football coach that needs to make those decisions? Let the football coach without anybody interrupting them, like an owner, part owner,
right.
Any general manager. You know what I mean? AP is sitting there listening to all these people that are getting involved with his football team, and I don't think the dude is getting a chance to coach because we're saying, well, Brady's gonna get Shador Sanders and make him a good quarterback. We don't know that. Right. Coaches know that. Why don't we just let AP coach the team and let them other dudes own? You can have your input. You're the best quarterback that ever lived, okay? Your input's cool. Your input is cool, right? He'll listen to you. But all these other people that are giving this guy that's in his ear, it's not his vision of the team.
Yeah.
And what he wants to do. Telesco could be involved in that because he has to.
Oh, you're talking about AP, okay.
AP, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Davis's vision because that motherfucker don't have a vision.
There's only an owner. Owners aren't supposed to be. There's a lot of owners. Majority of the owners in the NFL aren't football people.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't want one.
But they hire football dudes. Coming from that, like your dad was. He started this gangster shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand where the apple fell far from that tree.
I get what you're saying, Gabe, but you got to remember, though, even that part about Al, his last 20 years weren't the same.
Oh, yeah, but I think that was when he became old and senile, dog. Like, he was just stuck in his ways. You know what I mean? That was like, I've seen old people age, before, and they get pretty angry. Now, you know what I mean? And they get pretty stuck in their fucking ways. Now, like
like some of the
people in my family is shit. Now you can't tell them.
But he's
especially
still
Mexican. Especially Mexican. Oh, you can't tell them shit. And they're old and fucking mad. Oh shit.
Still, he hired Lombardi, to run his team. Amy Trask wasn't involved in that, and she's the same thing as what Tom Brady would be. But she was the owner, but she was like a an advisor, and she had Al Davis's ear. You know what I mean? Al Davis would listen to her. Al Davis would listen to nobody else. You know, it was hard for Lombardi and them to convince Davis, we're gonna pick this dude. Nah, I don't want him. I want Jamarcus Russell. I want Jamarcus Russell.
Oh,
I like Cam Ward. I like Cam Ward more than Shador. Don't get me wrong. That's just me. But the thing is that, like, that's why I'm saying if Brady can have the influence to where he can, like, we can almost guarantee us that we're gonna get Shador because of his connections with him and shit like that. Fuck it, I'm all for it. That's a plus for us, because that might mean that we don't have to do so much shit to actually get this guy, because they might do some shit with the way that him, his dad, and Brady and all of this shit could get together and actually fucking leverage the hit. Like, I'm telling you, dog, like, there's one situation where I think that they could probably get to where they want to go, but that's the one situation where I'll be like, okay, Brady, if you can work that magic, fuck it. I'll be like, cool, thank you. Because we do need that. We need something like that, dog. Like, because if we end up winning some games here and we end up, like, say we do not end up in the top 5 or something like that, we're gonna need something like that.
No, yeah.
Look, my opinion. I understand that. Okay, if we didn't pick Russell, whoever picked second probably would have got him too. I understand that, but he came into the Raiders, and we were a team just like we are now. Al Davis is gonna pay me. Al Davis
who
is
was the
pay
coach
me.
when Russell came? You remember?
Bill Callahan, no? Oh, no. Was it Bill, or Bill had already got fired?
No, Bill had got fired by then. Yeah.
Bill got fired right up before that. Yeah, I think Bill got fired right before that.
Joe Bugle or some shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck
was
that for him.
Hold on real quick, bro. Gravy, Sacktown has a question for you, bro. It says right here.
Yeah.
Were you in the 101 by chance? I was in the 82nd. So Gravy wasn't in the military.
I wasn't in the military, bro.
No, it was me and Low, bro.
I passed the ASVAB, bro. I busted up my knee the year after I did good on the ASVAB, and I would have.
Yeah. I was with the 101st.
I was next in line to go in there, but I wasn't in the military. My father was in the military for a long time, bro. He was a master sergeant in the army. So
it was Lane Kiffin. That's right, because he's the one that wanted to pick Megatron.
Yeah,
it
seemed that long ago, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin seems too soon.
Nah, Kiffin was been around. Kiffin was on Pete Carroll's and staff. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, he was at USC. Yeah.
And Pete Carroll's and staff.
Oh yeah, because we were supposed to get. And I remember that too, because we were supposed to get the dude that coaches at Texas right now. That's who Al Davis wanted. That's who Al Davis wanted, and he didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
I think he got the USC job when Kiffin when
he did, but then remember that's when Shark had his alcohol issues.
He was drinking too much. Yeah, and then later he went down. We went down to Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, he went down that route. Yeah.
Lane Kiffin didn't get a chance, dude. His offense was.
Hey Vince, that would be a dream for Gravy. Gravy wants Janty, bro.
Oh yeah.
Who?
You want Janty, the running back?
Man, if there was any way that we can move up close to where we're at, I would take Janty first.
First before a quarterback?
Dude, this dude is doing shit, bro. If he beats Barry Sanders' record, he's gonna win the Heisman.
Yeah.
And you know, he doesn't remind me of anybody because he's not big, he's fast, he's elusive, just a perfect dude for football nowadays. And he goes to Boise, but I know we need a quarterback so bad. But I see this dude being successful in the NFL, and quarterbacks, to me, these guys need a lot of. They're gonna need.
Bo Nix looked pretty good today.
Who?
Bo Nix looked pretty good today, even though I don't like the dude.
He didn't look that bad against Kansas City. You're right.
He's developing, bro.
You see Jaden Daniels, he looks good. You see, there's a lot of rookie quarterbacks who are, outperforming what they used to do. Like last year, who was the CJ Stroud? You know what I mean? Like these dudes are performing nowadays, man. So it's like it's more, it's less hit and miss, I guess. I would say in the first round when you're trying to get these guys, because I don't know. I think there's a lot of dudes that are translating more to the game now with all the especially with all these facilities that these teams have with all these new trainers and the money that's going into these colleges. They're almost getting the same type of training as in the NFL now. Like before, that was a lot different. You know what I mean? And now it's like some of these places have better facilities than the NFL. So it's like that's the crazy part. So they're coming in a lot more ready.
They definitely do come a lot more
ready. What do all these quarterbacks do, guys? What do they do?
Oh, boy. I like Jack. Hey, you know what? I
like Jackson Dart.
He's moving up a little. I was gonna say too. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't mind Jackson Dart. Like, if you can take him late, like, but I want a first round. I want a for sure thing, of course. Like, but like, I still think there's very big possibility in him. And I don't know why though, but I like Jalen Milroe too. I don't know why.
You like Milroe?
I like Milroe though. I don't know why.
NFL quarterback, really?
I think he has raw talent. I don't think he's going to be ready. That's a guy that I don't think we need.
AR-15.
That's a guy that I think we don't need like right now, because he would be a guy that's a project. He's a guy that's a project, probably go in the right team, and he'll probably be good. But Jackson Dart will probably be that if he don't get those two guys in the front. But
what about Dylan Gabriel?
Gabriel's pretty good. That's what. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel's pretty good. But I think right now it's a two-headed race.
I think of. When you talk about it, Cam, Sanders, Dart, and Gabriel.
I don't really like. I just think, especially another loss already too with that dude from Georgia too, the one that Carson Beck.
He's a Georgia quarterback. That's like system, the talent around you.
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's Stetson Bennett. Yeah, like that's what he is. That's exactly what he is.
I tell people. They get mad when I say that. Like, he's Stetson Bennett, bro. Stetson Bennett went undefeated. What is he doing in the NFL?
Yeah.
We got national championships, though.
And that's cool. That's what I'm saying.
Georgia might not even make it there, though. See, Stetson Bennett got a national championship. Carson Beck might not even make it to the playoffs if they keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they
lost the second loss.
He said breaking what?
Breaking news: bye week wins against the Raiders.
Bye week wins against the Raiders. Nah, we're good. I'm chilling.
We're good, bro.
Well, see,
a lot of two-win teams won today, dog. So I don't think we lost. I think we actually won.
I'm not doing that part either. I'm not watching them hoping that they fucking lose. Like, man,
for real.
I'm just gonna let that shit go. Whoever loses, how we end up at the end. And then we'll figure it out. Yeah.
I see that.
But I am having a hard time figuring how many more games we're gonna win. I only see us winning like 2 more games, bro. Honestly.
Maybe.
If that.
Yeah.
If that's the whole thing.
And that's not us tanking. I just think we're that bad right now.
I think we have a good chance to win next week. I actually do think we have a good chance to win.
Put it on Lunatics, Lo. The one coming up.
And then, I mean, down the line, I think, you know what I mean? It's all going to be on fucking, I think, one of those divisional games. But those are probably the only 2 games that I think I could see. Like, maybe one of our division games against Denver or the Chargers. I think we could I think we might have a chance next week, too, against Miami.
Yeah?
I just don't see Miami like, I think Miami looking like they doing some.
With Ritter. Ritter out there, bro. You gonna try Ritter out there and try to beat Miami?
Hey, Ritter had that one good touchdown throw to Bowers.
Let's see if fucking Norv Turner and Scott Turner can get him ready. We'll see if Norv and Scott can get him ready.
Yeah.
So Loon's question is: ask the panel how many quarterbacks in this draft are first rounders and who is a second rounder.
I would say I think the only lock maybe at first round would probably be lock. Or probably I think that the first 3 you said, Jackson Dart has the chance to be like late first, maybe like high second, but it all depends on how he finishes out the year too. and what teams need quarterbacks. But maybe 4 quarterbacks possibly in the first round, I would say.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
second round.
I think Dart's probably he'll probably drop unless he moves
He
up.
had a big
probably
win this weekend. He had a big ass win this weekend.
Late first round. Like mid to late first round.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's 3 for sure, maybe
but
4.
1, 2 would be the normal 2.
Yeah,
I'll say this. One thing I learned last year's draft was teams really want quarterbacks. Because I like the Knicks, but I didn't think he was a first round quarterback.
Yeah.
But teams needed a quarterback, so they moved up and they got quarterbacks early. Yeah. So talent wise, I think 2, maybe 3 are first rounders. 2 for sure are first rounders. Cam and Sanders. Yeah.
Who's your third?
And the way Dylan Gabriel's just played
Dylan
right now,
Gabriel
it's
and
hard
Dart,
to keep him out.
to me, are the ones that
he's small. He is
Yeah.
pretty small, but it's just like he has fucking Oregon rolling, and especially if they just keep winning, it's just like if they can stay like that throughout the season, bro, it's gonna be hard to keep him out.
He's the one that came from Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, and he was balling at Oklahoma last year, so like it's so. He is pretty small though, 5'10" or 5'11" or something like that. So he's pretty small.
He's 5'10", 5'11". Yeah.
Man, just go get Justin Fields, bro. And get John T.
Oh,
yeah,
Justin Fields. Come on, Grady.
Yeah,
we're trying to move forward, not backwards.
You don't know.
We know.
You don't know. We don't know that.
We know.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, bro, like I think it's more hyped as far as quarterbacks. I think it's gonna be more of a depth position, like say tackles and a couple running backs. There was one thing that I was saying.
Oh, hey, that guy Nussmeier too. I heard that dude is he could go first round because he has elite arm talent. The dude from LSU, but I mean they got rolled this week. But that's another guy I guess that's in the name out there.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was freaking if I heard a theory, and this is just a theory. If Jency turns around and what Gravy was saying, if Jency turns around and breaks, Barry Sanders, he's gonna get the Heisman Trophy. So if we could turn around and try to go for him top 3, and the only way I could see us getting Shador would be him not entering the draft because he's not gonna get the Heisman, so it'd be pointless. So there is a theory that he can not enter the draft, but still go into the NFL as undrafted and just get a decent contract. That's the only way I think we can do both of those.
Shador?
Anybody.
Oh.
Did you know that, right? That in any player in the NFL or NCAA that's coming into the NFL don't have to go for the draft. They can come in as an undrafted free agent. And Shador Sanders can do that. If he's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, what's the point of going number 1 overall? But coming in as an undrafted free agent, he can still get paid.
But what I heard, Lois, is like there's a pecking order there. There's a it'd be like a kind of like the supplemental draft,
right?
And there's a pecking order.
Yeah,
like we would pick the same way. That'll be tough to do. Then he won't be able to go to the combine. Then he won't be. I doubt if he even needs to go. I doubt
he'll even do that though.
Yeah.
He won't need to. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's the only way. Somebody was saying we can get Jency and you know what I mean.
That's a pipe dream right there. Though.
I gotta look that up, because I didn't know they can do that, because that would change a lot of fucking things.
The teams will be doing that shit every year, though. Like especially with guys that want to go where they want to go. Like there's rules around that too, and there's another rule too, I guess, where if you come in as a you only have a certain cap to make if you sign as an undrafted free agent.
Oh,
you sign as an undrafted, you can
that
only
would be
have
the other part. How much money they get, right? Yeah,
exactly. So he's not going to be making like $900,000 a year.
But
you know what I mean?
The thing is, though, you can turn around and sign as an undrafted free agent and then get a fucking extension.
My boy Loon's with me. See,
it all depends, though. Like I just think that it's going to be. I think there's going to be other moves made like that, but I just don't see them doing that because I think the NFL, especially with us, they'll put a stop to that bullshit. They'll put a stop to that bullshit. They won't let us get away with that type of shit.
Yeah. A rookie's contract is limited anyway, though.
No, he'll be like a free agent.
Yeah,
he'll be
exactly. But a rookie free agent.
A rookie free agent.
I think we gotta go.
You can get any kind of money.
Yeah, it won't be a free agent. It'll be an undrafted free agent.
Yeah, you'll be an undrafted UDFA, right? Yeah, it's not. Look, it's not like he's not gonna go get money, and it's not like
he needs it really.
Yeah,
and a lot of these running backs go to that that are signed this year that are signed only 1 year deals, 2 year deals, dog. So like a lot of running backs are gonna be free agents even in fucking free agency. So like I think they can't make that same mistake too. Like if there's guys out there in the first day where you've seen a bunch of guys fucking get plucked out the fucking free agency on like the first couple of days, dog, where they're all performing right now. Derrick Henry, there's fucking
Henry only signed a 1 year deal.
I think he signed because he signed late. He signed way late because remember he was like but during like free agency there was like Joe Mixon. There was fucking Josh Jacobs was one of the first one. There was
Saquon.
There's like Saquon, like all of those the running backs that like so if a guys come available like that, you've seen what happened last year by trying to take a chance on the guy that you had. You know what I mean? So like you got to go out there and ante up some money for it. You know what I mean? Or go draft somebody second, third round. Because you can't wait till the 6th round, 7th round, especially because that's one of the major holes in your offense. You need a good running back.
And you hear people say, "Oh, Pacheco came in the 7th round." Not everybody's gonna be a Pacheco either. Yeah,
exactly. You gotta go try to get someone like second, third round. That's where the good I think running backs will come from too. Because not a lot of teams do want to take chances. I know Gentry's probably gonna be for sure. Lock maybe in the first round, but not a lot of running backs are. Projected go first round. So I think you could get one second, third round, but you have to be aggressive in those rounds because if you're not, you're going to be getting the leftovers again like last year, Dylan Lobby and shit like that. Which there was still guys
value running back like that anymore. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there was even still guys in the 4th, 5th round where like Garendo was.
That's where I was, man. We could have got one in the 4th round. Yeah, instead of Decam. Yeah. Yeah.
But Jason Marshall, I agree with you totally, man. If that situation comes around, was the next one low?
We got to build the trenches anyway, bro.
That'll be dope.
Gotta build those trenches.
Yes, O-line, and that's why I think that's where the bulk of our $128 million, wherever, that's where the bulk of it should go.
Trenches, yeah.
Look at that right there.
Trevor Lawrence,
Both
I thought about that. Yeah,
both sides.
So check this out.
Trevor Lawrence is already getting $60 million. You think he's gonna?
So check this out. So what I was saying earlier, I just read it right now. So key points about not entering the draft: college eligibility. The player can continue playing college without losing any eligibility as long as they have already exhausted all their college years. Future draft entry: if the player decides to pursue the NFL later, they can declare in the draft future year when they are eligible. Free agency: if a player does, this is the biggest one. If a player chooses not to enter the draft and decides to leave college, they can become a free agent and potentially sign with an NFL team without being drafted.
Holy shit, that's new, bro.
Yeah. So that's the only thing, and I heard it about a month and a half ago, bro. Like I heard it from somebody, I can't remember who, if it was on a short or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? So like I kind of started looking into it and stuff, and it shows right here. So anybody can. So like say even if Gentry gets the Heisman Trophy, he doesn't have to enter the draft.
If that's the case, why are these guys going to even enter the draft then? Why enter the draft?
But did you hear his dad already though? Like his dad already said he's going 1 or 2. Like that's the only way. Like he would like even want to let him into the draft. Like he's going 1 or 2.
No, his dad said he better go 1 or 2. He better go 1 or 2. Or
he will. I honestly think he will go 1 or 2. Yeah.
Whether that's why I think that's
What's that about?
I think like the best possibility for him is like
his
you know what I mean? Do they have something already in writing? We're like, hey dog, why is it that every fucking weekend he's putting thank you God every time we lose?
I saw that.
God, every time we lose. After every loss that we get, he's putting thank you God. Thank you God. At every loss. He puts on Twitter.
Thank you God. Yeah, I noticed that. They showed that the other day. I saw it on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, so Shocktown said.
But if you're a free agent,
even if he does that, the only other team that would worry me would be Dallas, because fucking Jerry would want fucking Shador.
They're not gonna get that dude $60 million, bro. That's a grip of money just to have him sit the bench.
Who? Oh, Dak.
Ain't no one gonna want to pay that, man. Yeah. I know I want to have it. I know I want Trevor Lawrence and all.
No, I know teams will take that.
They gonna have.
I know there's a lot of teams that will take Dak if they're like, wanted to get away from that because I know that there was a lot of teams that were trying to get him. That's why the
Giants too is another one.
That's why the Cowboys actually anteed up and paid him because remember they were trying not to, but I think word got around that there was going to be teams that were going to offer him, near the same. So they ended up, doing it, and then he gets hurt. So I just think Dallas right now is in a fucked up situation with Dak right now.
Yeah, that's the going rate, I guess, for fucking quarterback. Yeah, that's crazy.
They're not gonna be able to get out of that without without messing their organization up. Like they're gonna be in that money for years. Like if they were to get rid of them after 1 year, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, I was talking to Chris earlier, and he came up with a crazy thing about the Giants. He's like, what if the Giants stick with Daniel Jones for 1 more year so they can be shitty and end up with another Manning next year?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You ain't got no house with Manning then.
All right? Because fucking Arch will come out when? He'll play next year.
He said he's going to be for 4 years. He said he wants to be there for 4 years. So he wants to at least be a starter for 2 years at Texas. If he plays next year,
so then 2 years. 2 more years after that.
Yeah. So
it'll be 2 more years.
Trying to wait that.
There's really no guarantee he's going to be a good pro, bro. There's no guarantee.
There's no guarantees at all.
But
there's no guarantees at all. Yeah, for sure.
We know that Shador's proven it on
remember the last guarantee. The last one of the main guarantees was like what? Trevor Lawrence, and look at him.
He was supposed to be the guarantee. Was Trevor
one of the last major guarantees? Like before that, I think was like Andrew Luck. He was good.
Luck was good, but the injury and all that.
Yeah.
I think Luck was dope.
I think Manning's gonna be really good, but I don't want our team to wait for fucking Manning.
Yeah. If we get to Janty, then
yeah. You said if we get Genty, then we can wait. Fucking Gravy really wants Genty on the team.
Yeah.
Well,
there's been crazier shit though. Like you seen 2 years ago where what's their names took a chance and they fucking said fuck it. You know what I mean? We're gonna trade back into the first round too. And they did it.
Texans?
And the Texans, bro, they got Will Anderson and CJ Stroud. You never know, bro. Like if you really want to be aggressive and change your franchise, that would be a way to change your franchise.
That would be.
I mean, you get a star running back and your star quarterback in the same fucking draft with $128 million to spend. Like, you can change a lot of shit with that.
No, you could, especially if we don't have to move up, say, to get our quarterback, and then we could trade back in to get Genty if he's still there.
Yeah, I would do some shit like that. I would.
That's some shit like that. I would be cool with. Yeah,
I would get rid of, say, a lot of maybe a couple years, maybe not a couple years, maybe about like a. I'd give up two. I'd give up a couple of number 1 draft picks to get like a couple more, like say three high draft picks.
Yeah.
So like if we can get like, say number 2 overall, whatever, we're not, you know what I mean, and then go back in maybe at like 4 or 5,
bro. Like,
you know what I mean.
That's something that AP would want to do, but
AP would definitely want
to trade up. Sometimes to trade up with teams that might need more holes, like say like like the Patriots, say they end up behind us, right? And they want to fill like more holes. Like that's exactly what their Gerard Mayo said. Like they felt like they had a lot of holes in their team. So say you entice them by trading back up with them, like you give them more future draft picks, which I think that organization is always looking for. You know what I mean? So it's like those are the type of things that you can do to maybe jump back into the first round. It might cost you a future first round and your second round of that year, but hey, bro, like at that time, you're trying to, for especially if Telesco and AP are still here at that time, like they can't worry about that shit. They can't worry about our future. They need to make that shit that they need to make that shit happen
after this season.
Right
yeah.
Yeah,
they need to do that shit.
I think if we get 2 first rounders, and then one of them is 2 high ones, like when we pick 3, or we get up to 2. We know who we're going to get a quarterback, okay? Now, we stay around the 5, 6 for those quarterbacks that we know that are going to go that, 1 and 2, either or, which one it is. But if we're at 5 or 6, then get Janty and get these other guys that we're talking about. I don't think Bet's a high first-round pick like that. That might be a reach. Mm-hmm. But you know, I mean, go up to there because it's cheaper. You don't have to use that much draft picks.
Yeah.
And what Gabe said, we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat as New England. So
we need more pieces.
What makes you think that people ain't gonna be hounding us and give us 3, 4, 5
They
more
got
picks?
quarterback. They got their quarterback. We don't.
3 or 4 more picks to go up to 3. Would you take that? You know, what if they're like 7?
I'd rather have Drake May and be in that situation.
Yeah, what do you say? Hey, I want Drake May.
Yeah.
Give us
That's
Drake,
what I'm talking about.
and then give us 2 number 1s for that. This, you know, whoever, or talk to the person that has 2 number 1
What
picks.
I'm saying is, like, they could worry about fixing those other holes because they already have their quarterback. We need to worry about that first, then fix our other holes.
Get the quarterback, but we don't. If those teams keep losing and we keep losing, it's gonna stay the same. And if the guys that we really want, because we ain't talking about anybody else. Everybody, I'm thinking later on. I'm thinking that we're gonna stay at 5 or something like that. Gabe, those 2 dudes are gonna be gone already. Those 2 guys are gonna be gone.
What I mean
But
is,
then that goes back to what Sal was saying.
from 13 to jump into 2, that was a big jump. That was gonna take a lot of first rounders. When you're jumping from 5 to 2, that's different.
No, but we stay at 5.
No, I'm saying I don't think they stay at 5 though. If they're 5, because I think now they can be aggressive and still trade up into that 2 or 3 spot. Because now you're not making such a jump from 13 to 2 or 13 to 1.
Sanders is gonna pull a Manning, bro. He's not just gonna let his kid go to any fucking team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Leo, Sack has a question for you right here. I thought you had seen it.
Part of my plants in my shed today. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. He's growing his own shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just think like it's just like even like with all these teams like Denver next year, dog, they're gonna start looking at just a bunch of to be able to fix all of their holes because they figured they have their quarterback. Like he and they're running back. They should have won that game today. They should have fucking beat Kansas City today. Actually, he had them. He played good. You know, Bo Nix played a hell of a game, dog, and they didn't fucking turn the ball over. And it was just, you know, fucking block field goal at the end of the game. He had them fucking in position to win. It's just we need to get that guy to be able to have those situations where like, oh shit, you know, we got our quarterback now. Damn it, we get this and that. Like that's cool because we just haven't felt that. Like we just don't have a quarterback now. We just haven't had. A quarterback
we need a fucking quarterback. It's time. Yeah, it's fucking time.
Sacktown said you missed a super chat, Lo.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah,
he got it already. That was the one he put in.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah. When was the last time a running back was drafted that high though? That was Bijan, right? Was the last running back drafted in the top 10?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, I know he's gonna probably get picked high.
Nah, when was Robinson? Robinson 2
Robinson
years ago.
was number 7. Bijan Robinson, he was 7. Yeah. I think he was the last one, is what I'm saying.
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
and
tough.
Gibbs was up there too. Gibbs was up there. Both them running backs was up there.
Gibbs was what? Late first round?
Yeah, Saquon. Saquon was number 2 overall.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah,
I'll take any of them fools right now.
I would have loved fucking taking Saquon.
Yeah. Gravy was talking smack to me, dog, because I took him in the draft in fucking fantasy.
Saquon?
Yeah, he's gonna get hurt by game 2. He was telling me,
but he ain't better than Robinson or Gibbs right now.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Who? Saquon?
He got one good game last week.
Number 2 in the league in rushing. He's only behind
number 1.
He's only behind Henry.
Henry, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's only behind Henry.
I'll take old ass Henry right now too.
Where's
no,
Jacobs
we got McCaffrey 2.0 sitting on the bench.
Saquon is only behind fucking Henry right now because I think they're both the only 2 guys that can think at 1,000 yards right now.
He said, "What first round QB the Raiders have drafted? We've only drafted 2 or 3 of them, right? Ever in our history. We've only drafted 2 or 3 in our whole fucking history, bro. Yeah.
We have with Marijuanovich. We have Jamarcus, and who else?
Mark
DeMarcus
Wilson, I think was the other
Mark
one.
Wilson.
Mark Wilson.
Mark
yeah.
Wilson.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
And Mark Wilson was the best one out of all of them.
I can't
Curry.
remember
Yeah.
Radonovich. I forgot he was a first round pick. Yeah, I
we're
saw
due.
that
That means
play here in
you know what
LA.
that means, though? That just to me, that just means we're due, and we're gonna
Yeah.
get him.
That tells
Yeah.
you
We're
to
gonna
stay
get
away
it this
from
time.
USC quarterbacks, bro. Stay away from USC quarterbacks.
Yeah, I don't see fucking Miller Moss fucking doing
You don't like
anything.
Miller
in the
Moss
NFL.
has his,
Hey, what's good, bro?
But I don't see him. I don't see him being no fucking. See him being like a. If he comes out, he's gonna be like a 5th, 6th round pick. You know what I mean? Type guy. You know what I mean? One of
Pryor
those.
was a supplemental pick, Chris Ariella.
Yeah, he
Terrell
got
Pryor was
busted for
supplemental
getting tattoos and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just-
Tattoos or something.
I don't
You
know
got
why
kicked
though.
in.
dog. There's just a lot of. I think there's a lot riding on getting that fucking. 'Cause I think we're already gonna be more excited for getting that quarterback, especially after free agency, because free agency's first, and I think we're gonna be.
first and then the quarterback.
We're going to be excited, I think, for getting that quarterback, because I think we're going to like gravy. I think you're going to be excited for getting the quarterback because you're going to be like, okay, because I know your reasoning behind it is like, why the fuck are we going to get a quarterback if we can't fucking protect it? That's why I'm saying, like, I think that that's the money we are going to use that money to fix the lines. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to bring in. I think their main plan is to get a quarterback. So I think part of that plan is bring in the guys that are going to protect him first. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be the main reason, because you don't want to bring in your main investment that's going to probably be your best investment for the next 10 years and bring him into a losing situation where he's going to be having to run for his fucking life every fucking Sunday. I mean, I think that's going to be the main reason. I think that's going to be the main focus on trying to get right this offseason. Like I think the trenches, but mostly the offensive line.
Yeah,
because I think there's continuity there. Now, if you can just get some guys to fucking gel with those two guys that we got, and Parham too. I think Parham can. I think I'm not, totally like out on Parham, but like if you can, get some guys in here to replace like Colton, which, I mean, sorry Colton, but fuck man, you've been playing like that straight dog garbage this year, man.
You could even draft the left tackle and let him develop behind Colton.
And even Andre James just needs to. I don't know.
James needs to
he needs to play guard anyway. Maybe let's see if he can play better at guard, dog, where he don't have so much responsibility hiking the ball and all that shit.
Where's our UCLA fans? Did James
play guard anyway, right? Didn't he play guard anyway? Like
you played guard.
You play guard at USC, at UCLA.
UCLA.
That should be the natural move anyway. Like Powers should be playing center because that's what his natural position is, and that's what and that's what Andre James played in college too. Like let him play guard, let the other dude that plays center play center. Like, and let's see how that works out. You know what I mean? Shit.
James to play guard in the CFL.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm done.
I don't know.
I'm done
hiking. I don't know if hiking the ball is just too much steps for him, where he needs to fucking hike the ball and then put his hands back up, and he's always too late. I don't know what it is. That could be a motion that just has him, behind the 8 ball always. But let's see if
he's small,
his natural position. He is fucking small in that guard. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty hard too.
They need to get more meat on there. Yeah.
But they gotta see. I mean, at least see. I mean, at least fucking see. Because right now, who's the other guard? They keep getting hurt. Fucking Whitehair went down. Fucking
Meredith was the other one, right?
Meredith game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, so the Raiders have only drafted 5 times quarterbacks in the first round, 5 times. Roman Gabriel, Eldridge Dickey, Mark Wilson, Todd Marinovich, and Jamarcus Russell.
Roman Gabriel was a Raider?
Yeah. Roman Gabriel.
Like a Rams legend. Yeah.
Yeah, Roman Gabriel, 1962.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we just
that's funny. He said, but if we end up with Gabriel, him being a lefty makes DJ Glaze his blindside tackle. Okay.
Ooh. But Glaze is getting
Glaze is good on the right though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That left tackle position is different.
The left tackle, the blind side is the left tackle.
Yeah. So
I still haven't seen Glaze. Glaze is a rookie, and I still have never I have never. I'm sorry for saying Mumford was going to be the fucking tackle this year, the starting tackle this year at the beginning of this year, because that man fucking embarrassed fucking everybody on TV last year.
When he got bulldozed against
I was a Raider fan. Oh my god.
Twice,
bro. Mm-hmm.
blown
That
up,
shit was
blown
embarrassing,
away.
bro.
Bro.
Yeah. At this
Do you guys
point,
want to
Jason-
leave what's his name? JPJ at center?
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would too.
I
bro.
think he plays very good right there, dog. Like, and then that's the way we can actually, like, that's the only way I seen where we were actually getting yards in the middle. Like when we would actually run the ball, like nothing, like, because we're so used to James getting blown up and always being 1 yard back
Yeah.
on snap, always being 1 yard back, like never could win the point of attack at that shit. And that's fucking crucial for a center, bro. Like, because you're creating the pocket. And when you're already fucking it up, you know what I mean? And on your fucking first step, it's like, that's just horrible, bro. Like it puts the quarterback in a fucked up situation because you don't know if he's going to keep getting bull rush. So you don't know if you're going to be able to step into the pocket. So it's like, when
The
I think
quarterback and the running back, how you supposed to run?
Powers
Mother-
needs to be there, bro. I think Powers for sure needs to be at center.
So what if you
I
go
mean,
out
that
there?
would've
What if you
changed,
go
bro.
out there? James gets healthy, and then
Mhm.
he's the center again against Miami.
James?
No, well-
Oh, dude, I hope not. I really.
I mean,
fucking
bro,
hope
I
not.
just think that that film last week showed for
Yeah.
sure that like he needs to be at center, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's no way that they like I'll tell you this. If James goes back to center this week, bro, I will put that on AP. Cause that shit should not happen this week, bro.
Yeah.
Like because you've seen the difference in just play from the center position, just like in one game. They're like Powers has already been playing better than him at guard, and now you put him to be able to move a rookie like that to center, like off the bat like that, because Andre James went down and still probably be the best fucking rated lineman, the rated center in the league that week. With the best like 90 on PFF or something like that. So it's like as your first start at center, dog, like there's no way you can. I don't think you can go back on that shit now.
No.
So shit, if James is getting blown up at center, I don't want him at guard either.
right?
Yeah. I mean, the offensive line has been pretty beat up all the ways across the board, but we knew James was going to get hurt because that's what he does towards the late of the season. Then Parham took over. Parham has been a solid guard for us, either on the left or on the right. But last year, Mumford was actually playing pretty fucking good the last part of the season against like Chargers and Broncos and whatever. And I think we're already out of the playoffs, but he played against Chargers and he played pretty damn good, man, at that right tackle spot. I mean, left tackle spot. Mumford. But for
last year?
Last year he did. This year he's been playing pretty bad, bro. So I don't know what it is.
So is
I
it
know
the
it's
scheme that
pretty
Getsy had them doing, or that the O-line coach had them doing?
All right,
Yeah,
that's
see,
what I
that's
want to
where-
see too.
that's
That's
where it
the
comes
big
down to.
thing for me.
Yeah.
I want to see if they run if they go back to power,
They go
or
back
whatever
to power.
it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because that right there with this offensive line, especially getting guys in and out of the lineup, you're never we're trying to run a zone shit where everybody has to be on the same page. Guys have to be pulling. There's so much moving parts. Like, you have to have a continuity with the line, bro. Like, I think that's the most important when you're running that type of scheme, because when you're power, you're just going in there. You could get another guy in there, and you're getting this guy. You go to the C gap, you try to move him to the inside, or you're just like. And I just think it's a easier concept, but also like I think with us it's gonna be more effective. You know what I mean? So like at this point, why not run that? Like, that shit was not working, bro. Like, you could see where the last fucking place fucking rushing offense in the whole damn league. So it's like you have to try something, and then that's why you made a move at offensive coordinator, right? And offensive line,
That's quarterback
that's for sure. Something has to change at offensive line, right? Because offensive line and offensive coordinator, like the play calling, to me, that tells me that has to change off the bat, because your offensive coordinator and your offensive line got fired. So that shit better change.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I get you.
Telesco must have been very confident in our guards if AP Getsy wanted to do the zone blocking, because they suck. They suck at it. And
those
going
were
into
the guys, right? That he wanted. Those were the guys.
going into getting the guys he got, like JPJ, and putting them at guard. In Oregon, that's what they do. They're real fast. They got fast ass running backs and stuff like that. And then Glaze tackles with the zone. isn't really as important as the guards do because they pull, they move.
The guards are the ones that move.
They gotta have the good feet,
Yeah.
and then,
Mhm.
you know, the smaller, but the
Those are the
big,
ones that
but
are
the
always
fat.
those
They're always
are the
moving
ones that
around.
consistently. But those, the guard position especially are the ones that have been consistently in and out of the lineup.
Mhm.
Like they've
Yeah.
been
So it makes
changing
you
them.
think.
Crazy.
They've
makes
been
you think-
rotating. Yeah, hurt,
You
whatever.
think,
Yeah.
are we gonna get some guards in here? Because I know
Mhm.
James is not gonna move around. He's gonna get blown
You
up.
almost ready?
So if we're gonna sit there and
I'll tell him that.
and not getting, you
Okay.
know, a good lineman that can move, and not the 6th round or 7th round high picks. You know, Glazer's a 3rd round pick, and everybody was pissed about it. And I told these guys
was.
there's a reason,
I was.
and then there's a reason why they got this guy in the 3rd
more.
round. But he was the question. Why did we pick this guy in the 3rd round? No one knew about him. And look what he's doing now. He's playing all right, decent as
Yeah.
a rookie.
Mhm.
We're impressed.
I was
with him.
mad about that pick, and now he's
You know
fucking
what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
He's there for a reason. So somebody
Reason
knew
why
what they
though
was
too,
doing.
Gravy? You know why? Well, the biggest reason though too, because I think in the 3rd round, like we were talking about earlier, we could have went after one of those running backs like Braylon Allen,
That's
Or,
why I
you know
was.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's why I was bothered
Or
by it. Yeah.
that dude that you wanted, Trey, the dude from
Benson.
fucking
He had a
dude
good
that you
game.
wanted. You know
Playing
what I
in
mean?
Arizona right now, Benson.
Yeah, Trey Benson. You know what I mean? Like we could have. I think that could have been one of our 3rd round picks. But to be honest, like I'm not mad at it. I'm not at this point. I'm not mad at that draft pick because it for sure, though, especially the way that we've been, you know, like out there. You know what we've been showing out there on the offensive line. Like that actually was a needed pick.
Yeah, no, I get you. Hey, yo, I gotta get going, but I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, definitely,
All
bro.
right,
Keep
man.
it
Man,
man.
Coming
Appreciate
on, Leo.
We gotta do this again. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
you. Yeah, you already know what's up. All right, brother, man. You guys have dinner. Have good dinner, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. She's over here like dying.
Yeah, no. She was saying, "I want hurry up and do the show."
I'm fucking
love.
hungry.
I'm hungry. Feed me.
Yeah, I bet you if you was on Christian's show or Rundown, she'll wait, bro. But if it's our show,
Nah,
Oh,
Man, the shade. Shots fired.
Yeah.
Bang.
yeah. That ain't turf. That don't look like turf. Rundown and Chris right there. You got
Nah,
it's
she, like
low.
it. She likes y'all. She remembers y'all from the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was real sweet.
Shout
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
shout out, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout
All right,
out
y'all.
to Leo. Yeah.
She's up.
All right,
Take
man.
care,
Have a
Leo,
good one,
man.
dude.
Come
Peace
on.
out,
How you
bro.
doing, man?
Later.
All right, bro.
All right, shit. That's what's up.
Thanks for
All right,
Leo
man.
for being on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Leo. Man, it's a blessing, brother. Appreciate you.
I honestly think these reports though sometimes just to come out just to rile fucking Raider fans up too, dog. Like fuck, dog. Like why did it come out today on Sunday where we were like,
I was thinking the
wow,
same
we don't gotta
thing.
play today. We could just watch football, and then the
Yes, sir.
fucking that report comes out like, fuck you. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
ruin my day.
Yeah.
You don't even play and you got news on us, bro. God.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
I
the way it
hate
was.
LV Raiders for real. Relax, Tyler. Do
Hey,
something
but
else.
you're in the chat. You're in the Alvin
Yeah, you're in
Raiders
the
chat.
Yeah, bro. Do something else,
You
bro.
hate him that much,
Don't
huh?
have that
You
much
hate him
hate.
so much for the chat.
It's a fucking team, bro. Relax. Come down.
That
Coach.
Vontae defense couldn't even stop Bo Nix, bro. You
Hey.
made Bo Nix look like a number one
Yeah,
pick today.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys made Bo Nix look like a number one pick. You ain't lying.
I'll give you a defense. The defense, their defense is for real. The Denver's defense. I'll give them credit for that.
Yeah.
That guy Nick Bonito, dog, or whatever. That dude's fucking pretty fucking good, man. That edge rusher that they had, number 0 from
Yeah.
Denver. That dude was all over the fucking field.
I didn't see most of the game. I just see a little bit of highlights here and there and stuff like that.
I was
So,
Squeak
watching
by, bro.
Buck
They
games,
squeak
dog.
by,
I had
bro.
I had like the fucking
Thank you. What
that
up, bro?
four games on one screen. I had the 4 games on one screen, and then like
Yeah.
I have the other login on the other TV, so I had another 4 games on that one. So it was like, yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, there's
Most,
also
I didn't even have all 4 games. I think it was only like 2 or 3 other games. It was only like 6 games in the morning.
Yeah, ESPN. He got Caesars over there, bro. He got
I have
Caesars
to,
in the garage.
It's my Sunday. This is my fucking, what is it? My sanctuary. This is my
Oh, Sunday?
sanctuary, dog. My backyard,
outside.
dog. This is my shit.
Yeah, I know.
My
we
wife
gonna
didn't
do-
even
are-
watch the. My wife
we-
didn't even watch the Dallas game, bro. She seen a couple of plays and she knew it was over right off the bat, bro.
Yeah, are we gonna do any? Are we ever gonna do any live like recap show, or are we gonna do that? Or this year? Or you guys
Recap.
want it? Like, well, not a
What do you mean?
recap,
What do you
but
mean?
like
What do you mean?
a live show. Like, you know what I mean? Just fucking podcast.
Play by play?
We can. I mean, I
Oh, I
want.
can't. Shit, I'm always behind. I'm a fucking my stream is always like 20 seconds behind and shit like that. Like fuck.
I'll figure out a way so we can
I always
just listen.
hear. I always
Well,
hear
listen.
in the fucking chat. I always see in the chat like touchdown, like son of a bitch. Fuck it.
Nah, I did it low, and it's we got if you got a bunch of people, you know, saying talking, and if we do get like a delay,
Yeah.
I could go, oh, touchdown, then you go, oh, like that, like, you know, 2 or 3 seconds later.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, it's usually right on. It's usually right on because you got a CPS one and an ESPN one.
Yeah.
So CBS is the one, the feed that comes from Las Vegas. So you'll
Gotcha.
have that one on point. So like I could do the play-by-play and then you guys can react to it, or you could do the play-by-play and then we can react to it and just shut up until you say touchdown. But the chat's gonna tell you, even though you tell them, don't let me know, because some get it quicker. Some streams get it quicker.
Especially if they have like if they have actual like cable, their shit's going to get faster because it's faster than any stream. Like if you have YouTube is streaming, so it's always gonna be seconds behind the actual, like especially if they have an antenna. Oh, if they got an antenna and being able to get their game, oh, you're done for. You're fucking. They have it like almost like really live, like while it's happening.
Well, I was thinking like this. What we can do is we can do like a little just between us before we actually go live and figure out like exactly. We can figure out exactly which one we can watch to where we can all be watching it, maybe time it. You know what I mean? I don't know. We can figure it out. It'd be something fun to do, a little something different. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I don't like what we do, but it's saying just a little fuck around. Just, you know what I mean? It's
next week against Miami. What is it? A 10 o'clock game? We play away.
10 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock.
I'm down for a 10 o'clock game. The 10 o'clock game is cool.
It's too early to think that much, bro.
Too early.
It's too early to think that much.
That's when I'm up, dog, and ready and smoking. And
hey, what up, Lo? You look like a goofy. Your name is Tyler, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I look like a goofy, bro. I'm a goofy motherfucker. It is what
Thanks
it
for
is,
watching us, Tyler, man.
Hit that like button,
bro. Hit the like button, bro.
Yep. Thanks for the views,
you're on a Sunday night on a fucking Raiders podcast, bro, that is saying that a motherfucker looks like a goofy. You guys are 9-0. All right, cool. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? I don't give a fuck. Still gonna be a Raider fan, bro. Y'all motherfuckers.
Feels good to be a Raider fan, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, you think, oh, you're a goofy. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Like,
you put them asleep, bro. You put them asleep.
Hey, when you live in Kansas City, dog, you know how they get, how the fucking little boys get fucking circumcised?
Yeah.
They kick the sister in the chin.
Ooh.
Man.
That is horrible. But it is Kansas City though. Is that why fucking what's his name walks like that?
That's how the fucking Kansas City boys get fucking circumcised, dog. They kick their sister in the chin.
Jesus, Tyler, a Dodgers and a Chiefs fan. That's all he needs to know. Okay, I got it.
Crazy. You hear that shit, bro? Hello, you guys watch?
I'm 24, bro. Dude, you're my son. Bro.
Now we know. See, now we know.
Now we get it. He's 24 years old. You're my son, bro.
You still talking shit,
relax,
bro.
man.
You still talking shit. Ain't no one punched you in the face yet.
Still got Similac on his breath. Tell him relax.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, so the only other name is more. The only other name that is more Chad than Chad is Tyler. And you know what's fucked up? I have a nephew named Tyler, bro. I love that motherfucker. He's a good dude.
I still wouldn't want to be. Hey, Tyler, come here. Yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan.
I call him T,
I know.
bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, hey,
Get
Tyler.
yourself a nickname, bro. Get yourself a nickname. Chief
I heard
T.
a story. I heard a story one time. They say that like some people just need to be stuffed back into their mother's vaginas and cook a little bit longer.
Mom should have swallowed you, bro.
Hey, why does that name sound familiar though? Like Tyler Helton, I've seen that name in our chat, but like without that Kansas City shit.
I'm trolling you guys. No shit. No, you're bullshitting. You're trolling. Wow.
You giving this dude way too much love, bro.
That's
Nah,
funny
bro.
though. Oh shit. Detroit won it.
Nah,
Swear to God.
they came back. They came back,
Yeah.
man.
Sun guy made a good catch and kept the fucking
Where
pushing.
did it say that?
I'm looking at it right now. Live.
Sun guy.
Back and win.
26-23 final.
Yeah.
The only USC cat I like, bro, always comes up for me. See?
Yeah, it was a field goal, man. Barely.
Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta make your trades with me, man. If you guys want the Sun guy, bro, I want 4 players for that dude. You better hurry up.
Fucking gravy crazy.
Yeah, everybody got mad, Gabe, because we made
barely
it.
got it.
Everybody got mad. Everybody got mad because we made a trade on late at night shit.
Well, hi, dog. Like, that was
how come I couldn't vote on it? Because no one votes. I mean,
so why
one
would
dude.
so they wanted to nix my trade, dog? Like that
I don't
that's
They wanted
basically
to
telling me that they
veto
don't.
your
That's
trade.
basically telling me that they only wanted to veto my trade because that show was a pretty even. That show was more even trades than some of the other trades that have been made. So I don't know why they wanted to
First
vote.
time ATN ever did anything, and I traded him away.
Okay,
But
he
why-
was coming back this week.
White did all right though. That's the guy I've been
I know.
wanting. That's the guy.
I know.
How long have they wanting him from you?
I know, and I've held it. I held it till you gave me the right deal. See, that's
You
what
sent me the
happened.
trade. Omar said, "What are you doing, dude?" I go, "Hey, Gabe
I
sent it
need
to me."
DK. I needed DK, dog, because he's coming back next week after the bye.
I had him for like he hasn't for
hasn't
3
played for
weeks.
3
He hasn't
weeks.
done nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so he's coming after the bye though. Like they already said that he was coming after the bye.
I'm not
He was
sending
close
a
to
player
playing
like
last
that.
week. He was close to playing last week, but the bye is they chose to hold him out for the bye, get 1 more week straight, so he can be for sure for
They're
next
just
week.
mad.
That's
They're
good.
just mad because we don't hold on to
Yeah,
our players like
nah,
some people.
yeah.
bro.
So hey, question:
I just
Are we getting any guys back from the bye?
Are we getting anybody back? Let's see. Who was like not Wilkins?
They're healthier.
We're not
They're
getting
healthier.
Ed.
Crosby
who
will be
maybe-
healthier.
I think
Crosby-
Spillane will be healthy because he was a game time decision last week.
Yeah.
So he needed this rest.
Everybody else is
Unfortunately, the Zamir will get a little bit more healthier.
Fucking all like.
How do you get
I don't know
hurt?
why,
How
but it makes
how do
me
you get
happy
hurt,
to
bro?
see
What do you
Oh,
get
you
hurt
know how
for?
you do. I don't know who else is that's supposed to come back. Well, Jacoby could get a little bit more right. Oh, the guy that's supposed to come back next week, Michael Mayer. Michael
Let's
Mayer.
go.
He's supposed to He's supposed to join the team next
Mark,
week.
what up, Doc? What
He
up?
joined the team next week.
What up, Parker?
So we got another fucking tight end
Tight
back,
end
I
back.
guess. You know what I mean?
I want
Are
to
you
see.
okay? Look, I'm just gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna stretch it out a little bit. You know what I mean? There's really nothing to talk about until we get into Tuesday to see it start, because there are probably gonna be more reports coming out, stuff like that. So if we start winning some games, are you guys gonna be upset?
No.
No, I'll never be upset with winning games, though.
Okay.
See, my whole thing is that I don't think we're tanking this. I just think we're not good enough. But I'll never be upset with winning games.
All right. Because
regardless of the fact, like, there's more pressure on this year to go up and get. Like, there's no waiting around to like see if you can go. Like, oh, we're in the top 13. Like, they'll understand if we don't get our quarterback because 5 of them were taken before us. Nah, there's no understanding now. You will definitely be on the hot seat as a GM if you don't go out and address that shit. Because the fans will be yelling to the fucking heavens, dog, for that shit. Like, that day, there's always a big fucking showing of fans at Raider drafts, dog. Like, if that name is not a quarterback in the first round, you will hear fucking boos that day at draft day.
Unless
They'll probably
it's Janty. Unless it's Janty. I know. That's what I think.
I just don't think we, like, even if it's Gentry, fucking gravy, because I think there's too many fans. Like, I think some people will be happy with the Gentry pick because we do need a running back, and he could be a very, very, very good one. But at the end of the day, the consensus, though, I think, is quarterback, right? So they will fucking hold him accountable if they don't get a QB.
Yeah.
Who knows? That doesn't matter. Maybe Telesco will move up. Maybe he's different. Maybe he knows he made a mistake for not moving up. Maybe that's his problem. Maybe he said, "That's my problem from not moving up and getting the guys that we need." He knows we need a quarterback.
He sees them performing. He sees that all the opportunities that he had. You see, he had a lot of opportunities, not just to go to up to 2. He could have maybe got Penix. We don't know how that would have turned out, but I mean, I never liked Bo Nix, but he had a chance at that too. He had a chance at, so, who knows? Maybe call. You called Washington. They said no, but did you call New England? Did you call? That's the thing. Like this year, those things have to be done. Like if you're not in those top, if you're not in the conversation for one of those quarterbacks, you need to make yourself. You need to force yourself in those conversations for the quarterback.
I agree. No, I was just wondering, bro, because the simple fact is, it's like, I want to see some wins, bro. Like, I mean, I'm even though we don't have like DA and stuff like that. If you look, DA and doing shit over there as well. A lot of these guys like Bowers is still putting up numbers, Trey, and they can do their things. You already know what you're gonna get with Jacoby. I'm just saying, it's like, man, I want to see us with a couple wins, bro. Like, even if it was with, I don't see us winning with fucking Minshew at all, bro. I think if we win anything, it's gonna be with Ritter. Because 2 things: one, he's gonna fucking playing his ass off. He wants to be in the league, right? And then 2, a lot of teams aren't gonna have film on him and what he does and his tendencies. So you never know. It might just work out and we might get a couple wins, bro. I'm not sitting there saying by no means we're going to the Super Bowl or playoffs or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I just want to see a couple wins. Even though if we drop down like one fucking spot, I don't care. We're gonna have to move up. We're just gonna have to move up.
Arkham, I dig you, bro, and I know that Tom Brady is teaching Shedeur Sanders, but Shedeur Sanders is not Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah.
Joe Montana could have taught anybody, or doesn't mean he's gonna end up like him. He could show him the ropes, but
look,
the thing that made Tom Brady good was not his athleticism. It was this. Now, to me, I don't know if Shedeur has this, and then if he does, then he's gonna be a great quarterback. You got to be smart to do that shit. This can't be in college. It's not college no more, bro. Once these guys make that step and see dudes like Bosa, dudes like Garrett, dudes like these, you see guys like that, they're not in college, bro. You don't see that shit in college. And then when he sees that, is he going to be able to adapt to that? Brady did. Brady can. And we'll see.
And his attitude, though, like I like it. Sometimes you see, okay, I like the shit talking. I like all of that shit. But you also, again, too, though, like, how much is that, like, just cockiness, though? Like, how was he after the losses? You know what I mean? And how was he after those shits, like, last year where, you know what I mean? It wasn't the same. So, like, I don't want to see that in a player, too, where, like, yeah, he's cool when, like, he's shit talking when it's cool, but, like, he gets mighty kind of, he don't want to, own up for his mistakes when he's fucking, like they're losing and shit like that. I like, for the grit and all of that shit, that's the reason why I like Cam Moore, though. That's the reason why I like Cam Moore. I think he comes from more of a place where it's like it hasn't been given to him, which I'm not saying it's been given to Shedeur because he has been performing, you know what I mean, as one of those top quarterbacks, but he also has a lot of shit to fall back on. He has a lot of shit to, like, not worry about instead of football either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything will be okay if that shit doesn't work out for him, which is what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like Cam Moore. That's why the reason why I like Cam Moore.
And Cam Ward, Gabe, and you know this, is that he had to come back on most of every game that he was playing. They were losing. Miami was losing, and it'll be like the last series to win the game. And Cam Moore did it. Cam Moore would run and then do it, get the first down.
Exactly.
Cam Moore would throw.
All eyes put that too. That's what I was talking about. When shit hits the fan,
he's winning games himself. Shador doesn't have the best athlete in college to throw to. You know, Travis Hunter is going to be a number 1 pick, and he has him to throw to. He has a lot of good athletes to throw to. Cam Ward doesn't have that, but he's coming back, winning games for Miami to make him. He couldn't do it this game, but he almost did. But he just fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
that was heartbreaking for him, but he also, you know, had his team in that game. Like, he had his team in that game. He was the reason why that team. He is Miami right now. You know what I mean? And in Colorado, like, you see that shit. Like, they have a. I mean, Dion is Dion. I mean, he got those recruits as he is. Like, he slowly did it. You know, last year they needed the beef. They got that. You know, this offseason they picked some of that shit up. And, you know, Travis Hunter ain't no joke. I mean, Travis, he has the best probably the best football player on his team too. You know what I mean? And like all I said earlier, last year when they were struggling, he threw his O-line under the bus, which, yeah, they were playing bad, but that's not what I think that's not what a quarterback does. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I mean? But that's why I'm saying, like,
yeah, it's not good.
I don't know, man. It's just, you got to look at that type of stuff too. But I mean, talent, he's good. Shador's good. Shador's really good. I'm just I point to the other stuff too, like, and I just think in that sense, I think Cam Ward has the fucking edge in those, which I think we need to look at those stuff for this type of team, dog, like the character and the player and all of that shit. Because if they don't have a lot to play for, like, I'm not saying Shador does it, but like I said earlier, he has a lot to fall back on too. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I want to go get a player that's more hungry and shit like that. For me, that's Cam Ward.
I would take, if both of them are there, we got the pick. I would take Shador first because of athleticism and stuff like that. But Cam Ward is very, very close. They're very close to each other. But I think athleticism wise, and Cam Ward's a good athlete too. You know, and he's bigger, or they're about the same size. They're about 6'2", you know, 215.
I don't know why, dog, but it reminds me of, like, this situation is, and that's why I keep saying that he reminds me of Jaden Daniels. Not the way he plays, not the way he does anything like that. I'm saying, like, as in the beginning of last year, the talk was Caleb Williams. Remember, like, locked to be number 1, and like who was gonna win the Caleb Williams sweepstakes and all of that shit for the number 1 pick. You know what I mean? And, like, I think a lot of people have Shador as that number 1 lock number 1, but I don't know why, dog. Like, I just feel like he has that type of, like, not that type of attitude, because, you know, Caleb is different, but what I mean is, like, that prima donna type shit. Like, they're similar in that, and I just see Cam Ward and fucking like Jaden being more grit, more want to go out there and just prove more. Like, that's why I like.
He doesn't want to be out there in the media. He doesn't want to be out. The media came to him because he's Heisman. You know, Cam Ward is not really, you know, up there in the Heisman race, you know, as much as Jaden was, because he won it, right? So, like, Jaden,
like Jaden wasn't in the Heisman race at the beginning of the year, but he forced himself in that shit. You know what I mean? And I think that's Cam Ward do.
Cam Ward's doing that. You know,
yeah.
And as far as throwing the ball, being accurate, and I'm saying Shador's accurate. That's an accurate dude. He's taught very well.
By no means I'm saying Shador is not a good quarterback.
One of the two are good as me, but I'll be on the phone for Sanders right now. That's the guy I would get if I needed to get a quarterback. You guys know who I want to get. Move up, get your quarterback. You know, Dart's all right. Dart's good for me also, and then Gabriel is there too. And then they might see somebody that's in the, you know, you said Nessmeyer too, Gabe. I like him too from LSU.
Well, because they say that he has, like, elite arm talent, like not good arm talent. Like, they say that he has elite arm talent. Like, I still would want to see it, but, like, because he didn't do that shit yesterday against Alabama. I mean, but Alabama was all over LSU. Alabama was all over LSU, but that's the thing on him. Like, he has elite arm talent, but You know what I mean? Then again, too, like I don't want to compare him to AOC, but he supposedly has above arm talent too, and like we see how that's working out. We need to go get a fucking guy that's dual threat, like, and I don't see that in Nussmeier.
That's a
Well,
better.
the thing is, a lot of people got to understand that it's like the game is changing, and you're gonna need that type of guy. You're gonna need somebody that's gonna be able to move around the pocket. And it's not necessarily because offensive linemen are just getting worse. It's just different defensive schemes, different type of players, or they're like the defensive ends are changing a little bit. They're not just big old bulky guys. You don't got you got different defenses that are a lot faster. So you got to have these guys that have a quick reflex and quick twitch to keep moving, because the defensive side of the ball is moving pretty fast as well, and they're getting a lot of pressure and stuff like that, because it is what it is. That speed kills, and throughout the whole football league, you know what I'm saying? There's good players. There's a lot of good fucking players. So
and what they're going to now,
it doesn't matter if you're white, black, purple, Asian. It doesn't matter. You're going to be able to have to move out of the pocket, make throws going against your body. Bootlegs are going to have to be a part of whatever you're doing, and that means throwing the ball in the awkward lanes and shit like that. It's a lot to learn. Plus all the packages and all the different players and stuff like that. It's a lot. So it's like across the board, you just got to be a great athlete and very, very smart, and having the fucking willing to play that position, bro. That's a very hard position to play. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And what they're doing, Lo, what I was going to reiterate on that, what you said, is that defensive ends is on. If you look at the Georgias, the Alabamas, the schools that are basically running the football, like the way they do, the offensive linemen are getting leaner, bro. They're not being these 300-pound massive men anymore. Some of them are just big tight ends, big overweight tight ends, 280 pounds, 285-pound tackles that are usually the biggest dudes on the field. But those guys are getting smaller, and those are the type guys that you're going to see getting these real fast, elite defensive ends now, because they just run right around. You see what they were doing to Mumford. Mumford's over 300-something pounds. What's his name was eating him up like nothing, bulldozing him, because he's a big dude. He can't move his feet as good. 280 pounds, you're quicker. Your feet move faster. And then that's why when we said that 12 personnel, he must have knew it wasn't just for pass catching ability, it was for blocking ability too. Michael Myers is a big tight end. So he could go in there and help the tackle out. We're missing that big time. That's what people don't see. We're missing that big body like Michael Myers like that.
Got it.
So you're going to see a change in that. You're going to see a change in the way offensive line play is. You're just going to get, I'm not saying smaller. I'm saying leaner. Yeah. Just don't weigh 320 pounds. Those guys are going to get weeded out. They're going to be defensive tackles.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing right now in the NFL level. They're groomed. They're getting them ready to do that because it's happening in college. Because you got different eras. Like everybody wants to run the RPO, play action, condensed formations. You don't see a lot of wide out guys, and then they run the ball. They run the ball outside zone, outside the tackles. Sometimes right up the damn middle, but never in between the guard and the tackle anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy moving forward and stuff like that. But I'm ready for Tuesday. I'm ready.
Yeah, I just hit on underdog, dog. Hey, anybody guys out there hit it? Go play on underdog. Make sure you guys go play on underdog, man. Fucking follow me on Instagram, dog. Shit, I hit you. I'll send you some pics. This one right now was Austin Reeves. No, I did a basketball one.
Yeah.
I had Jokic.
What did he score? What was his under over 2 points or what?
Luka Doncic was over 7.5 assists. Jokic was over 10.5 assists. Reeves was over 18 points, and then LeBron was over 8 rebounds, and they all hit it.
How much you win?
$100.
Oh, there you go.
$10,
Good.
$100, got $100.
Shit.
Only put $10 that I had in the
They
account.
do that on
that I
the
had right
daily, bro. They do that on the daily.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Did you take the over or under?
I took
Or
the
they
over.
just, or they have to hit, yeah.
Yeah, they have to hit the over. That was cool. That was a good little one. That
Well,
was a
shit,
good
guys,
little win right there.
We're going live on Tuesday, right?
Yep. This is game week now. This is Miami week.
Talk about Miami now, bro. You just start off with Miami.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any questions get asked about this week about Wilkins, see where his progress is at. I would like to know that shit because they did say it could be as soon as 4 weeks, could be as much as like 8 weeks, which that would probably make him. They would probably hold him out maybe for the rest of the season if it ends up being that. But if I just want to know where his progress is at, you know what I mean? Because that would be cool. I mean, to get him back in the lineup too, you know what I mean? Just because you need to get that continuity between him and Max too, you know what I mean? Have them playing and just have them excited to play with each other, you know what I mean? Like fucking pause, you know what I mean? That doesn't sound cool, but you know what I mean? Just play together, you know what I mean? On the fucking
together
line, you know what I mean? So it's like I just need to see that shit together too, like because they're starting to, you know, in that Baltimore game, that Carolina game was not good, you know what I mean? Then they came back and played good against, you know, played good against the Browns, but they are the Browns. And then after that, you seen when, you know, the fucking, I think it was against Denver, right, where he got hurt. You know, that little celebration. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the injury was, but I guess he broke that shit, dog. And he was supposed to be one of our biggest reasons why, you know, our defensive line was supposed to be good. You know what I mean? This year, because he was going to solidify the middle. You know what I mean? Where you had Max and hopefully Kuntz, but that shit was a big blow too. But bigger, you know what I mean? That shit was. We need to. I think that would be cool to get him back though before the end of the season start. Like that would be at least make our defense look good. You know what I mean? Like let's get back to like last year where I don't know, like even if it doesn't, you know, necessarily produce wins, but like, you know, I just want to see our defense out there, like, you know, hard hitting, you know, fucking, you know, making for sure tackles, you know, like getting some turnovers. Like that would be nice to see, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Because we know what we need on offense. We need offensive line. We need a quarterback. But it would be nice to, like, if we're going to go into next year, have something excited about, like, okay, our defense got back on track. You know what I mean? Our defense ended up getting back on track. Like, that would be cool. Because we need something. We need something, though.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a little bit more.
Who we get rid of, bro? I asked Maine the same question. You know, a lot of these guys that are getting paid or that want to get paid, are we going to keep around? Are we going to keep around or are we going to let them go? Like, you think Diablo should be there?
I don't see Diablo getting re-signed. I don't know why. I just don't see him getting re-signed. I don't see
but Morey.
Well, I don't see probably Epps not getting re-signed because Palomao is I mean, I know he's USC and Gravy was fucking gonna say, oh, just because it's
I
USC.
like Palomao, bro. I like Palomao.
Pretty fucking good. I guess he hasn't given up I don't know what stat I seen today, but he hasn't given up something in over I don't know how many snaps, 220 snaps or something like that. So that's pretty damn good, you know what I mean? When you're coming up on stats like that. So and he's been making some fucking good ass hits. You know what I mean? I like the way he comes up and he's physical, dog. And like I like Palomao. Like that's a guy that you can maybe keep. Epps is probably gonna be on the outside looking in. The big question mark is going to be Kuntz. You know what I mean? Because Kuntz was going to get ready to be on a contract year, and he got hurt before the season started. Do you get a discount because of that shit, or does the team actually pay him off of eight games of production? Because that's really his only 8 games of production, where he actually showed on the field that he could be something. You know what I mean? So does the team take a chance and pay him, or does he try to give the Raiders a 1 or 2 year other, you know what I mean, type of fucking deal to where he could show that, you know, he could come back and actually be that guy? Because that injury was big time, dog. Like, it's a non-contact ACL injury. Like, that's not Those are not good injuries. So I think that's the
Raider
biggest question mark.
Nation.
Coons.
RaiderNation.
Oh, Spillane got to get re-signed. Spillane has to be re-signed for sure. Hobbs,
Paloma's a big dude, bro. He's about 6'5", 2 something, bro. He's fast too.
I'll tell you I think the order that they have to put the emphasis on, I think, is first I would put probably Spillane on the defense to get re-signed. Second, I would probably put Morig because I like Morig, dog. Morig has been playing his ass off. I like Palomao. And then shit, dog, after that, I mean, Hobbs.
Got Hobbs out there too.
Got Hobbs, Diablo, and Coons. Hobbs, Diablo, and Coons. I think 2 of those 3 guys are gonna get not re-signed, dog. 2 of those 3 guys will probably not get re-signed, and because I don't know. I don't know, man. Because and isn't Jack supposed to be up too?
I hope so.
No, Jack has another year.
No,
he has another year. Okay,
he didn't get signed for 3 years.
No,
it's 2 years.
His contract was 4 years. They picked up his contract.
Picked up in the middle of his season. He got released.
But they claimed him away, so they had to pick up the rest of his contract.
They picked him up as a rookie. Did he get 4 years? He wasn't
no, but I think he did have 2 years left. So like I think he does have this year and next year. But that's still iffy. Like
25. 2025. He has 1 more year. So
he's not a big time. He's not a big time salary. So
pretty much right here, he got a 4-year contract basis. 2022 7, 23 300, 24 9.
That's the whole
985, and then 1.1 next year.
That's chump change. We can get rid of him.
Yeah, so we can give him that. Yeah.
But there's no guarantee. We can say we can sign Hobbs and all this shit.
But I know you said like, but
they can go anywhere they want.
A pick six ain't nothing or anything like that. But I think if the rest of this season, that's gonna be the telltale. Like you have to go out there and show, though. Like, all right, you look pissed off last week. You got that fucking thing. You got that pick 6. But let's go. Now let's go fucking do that shit every week. We got to go get turnovers every week. Like, I'm not going to compare him yet to fucking, Marcus Peters. That was terrible. But
yeah,
I just
somebody told him that, bro.
He does for sure need to step up because he was supposed to be our number 1 corner, and that's Ja'Cory and Bennett right now.
Yeah.
But what I was saying, Gabe, is that Hobbs could go anywhere he wants. So could he could say, he could be like a meat and say, bye, I'm gonna go somewhere else and do somewhere else. And Amik is playing right now, just finished playing right now.
You know who else You know how else I seen play today and was balling? Played pretty damn good, Arden Key with the Titans.
They always do that.
Isn't Farrell with the Niners too?
Yep.
Yeah, but he's not playing. He's not really playing. But Arden Key is actually playing, and he's playing.
Yeah.
So what, bro? So what? Arden Key.
We need at least 1 starter on the O-line. Free agency 2 would be best. Get a first round throw.
If you could just
or
get
we got a quarterback with round 2, 3, or 4, or whatever.
I'm cool with that. If you could just get 1 dominant tackle and just add him to the blind side of where we're gonna get, and then you got still Glaze on the other side. You still got Powers Johnson in the middle, Parham, and then you just you draft a couple more or draft a guard or you know what I mean, and then you pick up depth pieces too, good depth pieces though, and to back them up on the line, dog. And I think you could fix this line with 1 big signing. You could fix this line with I think 1 big signing that like. If you go and solidify your blind side for your quarterback, and I think you actually put Powers Johnson where he needs to be at center, give Glaze another year too. I think those 3 guys will be pretty damn good, and hopefully Parham can get better, dog, because he was I thought he was going to be better than this. He's not bad, but I thought he was going to be better for sure. But Parham could still be a piece, you know what I mean?
Especially if hurt, bro. He's been hurt all season.
Yeah, his calf too. So it's it's a lot.
We gotta get the in free agency, get the 1 or 2, whoever's what best or left tackle. We need that. bad.
You
And then
get
pick
that?
up a guard in the draft, and then pick one up in free agency too.
Bro, you could do
Groom
that.
these rookies.
That's
You
big
gotta
time.
solidify your offensive line, because you got quarterbacks coming in that all run, and you need to be blocking. That's why none of our screens work. That's why none of our end arounds work, because these offensive linemen suck.
Now you could you can get this team. That's why I'm saying, bro. There's so many ways to like. You can do it this year, dog. I think like last year we were not that had much. We had money, but we didn't have that much money. And then 13th pick, dog, like that kind of, and we still made some shit out of it. You know what I mean? We still were able to get. I know pieces that are hurt right now, like, you know what I mean, like Wilkins, but I think he's gonna be big for our future. You know what I mean? And then I think Bowers is gonna be big for our future. Powers is gonna be big for our future. So like. This year, when you have another another opportunity like this, and you do get that quarterback, and now you have that money, you know what I mean, to actually go out and get, you know, guys, like, especially if you go out and get, I think, one of these good offensive coordinators, dog, in the offseason, like, I mean, I'm gonna get excited every year after, you know, at the beginning of every year, you know what I mean, because everybody's 0-0 at that time, but. If we make those steps, though, like it's gonna be legitimate excitement, like, you know what I mean, like, because that's gonna be a way that we have not moved in a lot of years, dog. So like, if these guys can make this shit happen, I'll be fucking very, very, very happy, dog. Like I don't want to say very, very surprised, because it's obvious, bro. Like we don't need to be surprised. You know what I mean? Like, this is obvious. You gotta go do these things for this team, dog. Like every fucking major sports, and like us, like every content creator from every team, like there's the way the NFL runs this now. Like it's a QB driven league. It's called that now for a reason. You know what I mean? So and like when you're basically the worst team at it, you're not gonna win. We have the worst fucking. We have the worst pair of quarterbacks in the league. You know what I mean? So like, we have to go fucking when in a quarterback-driven league, and you have the worst quarterbacks, you're not gonna win. So we have to go do that, dog. We have to go there. Like, I don't care what Telesco needs to do, dog. He needs to fucking make it happen.
Coaching quarterback, bro. Coaching quarterback. That's what it is to me.
Like, I think if they would have been able to, like, if the Raiders say like this way, like just hypothetically, the Raiders were in the situation that the fucking Washington was in last year, and they had the number 2 pick, Kingsbury is our offensive coordinator right now, because of those are the guarantees that he wanted. He wanted the guarantees that he was going to be able to work with a young quarterback that he wanted. I think his choice was Caleb, but I think the better quarterback fell in his lap. You know what I mean? With Jaden Daniels. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that right there, like that was a big thing too. Like, if we were in that situation, we were just so far back that teams knew. Like, I think Kingsbury knew, dog, because these guys talk around the league too. Like how I'm pretty sure he was like, hey, how viable do you think that the Raiders are going to be able to trade up? Like, I'm pretty sure that was part of his thinking process to you know, as taking a job. You know what I mean? And so, like, when they told him he's 13 and you know what I mean, and all this shit, all of that shit about because he wanted a 3rd year on his contract, like, that shit was all bullshit to me. That was just a reason for him to pull out of the situation, because Washington had already told him, we're taking this quarterback, bro, and this is the guy that you're going to be able to work with. We're not trading out of there. This is the guy you're going to be, and that's why that was more enticing to him. We need to go get an offensive coordinator like that too, so that way we can, like, the guy, whoever we bring in is excited, dog. Like he's on the same page as one of these young guys, that they have the same type of mindset. You know what I mean? To, like, they want to open up the offense. They want to run RPO type shit. They want to run like a new style offense, not to where you're getting one of these new guys that is mobile and all this shit, but they want to run a conservative type of offense. Like, no, you're old, bro. Like, that's not, we don't need to run that shit over here.
And that's all AP, bro.
I don't think it's more. I don't think it's more along the lines of AP. AP is getting dealt with what he's dealt, and he's dealing with what he has to do. He wanted Jaden Daniels. He wanted Cliff Kingsbury, and they didn't give it to him. So I mean, this is what you're seeing. So I don't see AP being 46 years old, 48 years old, and wanting to fucking do some old shit. He's only using some of the guys. He's only using some of. Yeah. So he's only using what he has. Now I get the advisors with a couple with a couple of guys that he knows and stuff like that. I get that. I understand the fucking Marvin Lewis thing. I understand why he didn't bring nobody old in and he let fucking what's his name continue with the defense. So I think he was just looking for more mentorship than anything because he knew he wasn't gonna be able to get what he really, really wanted. So now we're seeing that shit. So now I think he's just learning from it and just doing what he can and grabbing what he could. So instead of getting what he wanted, he's getting what he got. And you just have to kind of like just deal with it at certain times until you get a chance to.
So you're telling me that he brought in this offensive coordinator, right? And then he brought his dad in. He's 72 years old, bro. Norv Turner. He was a good offensive coordinator.
Who else is out there right now?
Why not let Scott Turner do his own shit?
Well, Scott Turner is, if you read, and it says listen to me.
Take the training wheels off this dude. What is he gonna do? Give me a head coach and have his dad with them all the time, or what? He needs daddy with them.
Listen, Norv Turner is just a fucking supervisor. That's all he is. Scott is going to be the one calling the fucking play.
He has Marvin Lewis. He has Marvin Lewis and Phil, man. When we're still
you needed to fill that room. You needed to fill that room. He got rid of 3 coaches. So regardless of whatever,
always been there.
It really
was there from the get-go.
Baby, he's here. There's nothing you can do about it. It's in the middle of the season with no quarterback, bro.
Let him call it.
It's in the middle of the season with no quarterback. Who's going to come over here and say, like, yeah, I'll do it?
Then he should have got the quarterback.
But Gravy, we're going in circles. We'll talk about this. Bro.
I should have got the quarterback.
I already know what you're doing.
What quarterback?
Somebody. But we were so stuck. O'Connell's the man. He couldn't even win a competition with Minshew.
Gravy, stop.
He couldn't even win the competition. He couldn't beat the competition.
He's hurt.
He couldn't win a competition.
You wanted
Minshew.
You wanted Minshew.
We didn't get the quarterback.
We have to go win the competition. They had a competition for fucking training camp all the way down. He couldn't even win that.
All right. Well, regardless of whatever, I'm not going to fucking argue about some shit that we can't change.
You got to agree on that. And then when he gets healthy, we're going to try his ass out there again. He's going to throw more picks.
Well, then it is what it is.
Might as well let the kid play.
Might as well let the kid play the rest of the year. And that's why I think they brought in Scott Turner, though, too, because they're going to need to work with this guy fucking for 2 weeks straight. Both of them. It's like they fucking both got to be there. This guy got to be there from 6 a.m. to 10 at night, dog. Like, he needs to be there learning this shit, like, back and forward, whatever they're running, because they're all doing it together right now, because none of these guys have that. Like, Scott Turner is barely taking over for the first time, so, they're all doing this shit. Like I think it's a good time to, like, get a little clean start. I think Ritter should be the starter on Sunday. We'll see, though. We'll see this week who gets named the starter. I wouldn't mind seeing Ritter, though. I think Ritter gives us a different little dynamic to that shit. He runs a good little RPO type shit where, I don't know, man. Maybe they could add that shit into where it has defenses a little bit guessing a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because that's a part of a game we haven't ran all year either. So maybe adding little wrinkles like that helps out the fucking how predictable we are. The predictability of our offense. So we'll see if they do have little wrinkles here and there.
You're gonna see Minshew trot out there, and AP's gonna get on the podium and say he's not ready. Yeah, Ritter's not ready yet. Needs a little bit more time.
Well, that's not. I mean that. See that. Then again, too, if you see that, then that's another reason. Then yeah, for sure. Then AP, it's another point. And every time you do stupid shit like that, then you're gonna be more and more under the gun. You know what I mean? So he needs to know, like, that there's his moves that he made in the last game, like if he's not ready, you can't say shit like that too when you already put him in the last game. If he wasn't ready, why did you put him in that game?
Yeah.
So it's like, so that's why I do see Ritter playing this week. I don't see them going back now.
Yeah, same here. But we'll find out on Tuesday. We'll see a little bit more what's going on and stuff like that.
Put them in the right situation. Like throwing them in at that time. You got to put them in the right situation.
No, I think
there's no right situation in this.
No, but that quickly.
There's no right situation for it.
That quickly, when you was there for a week, Joe, that's not, learning that shit in the week.
You'll know Monday or Tuesday. I think you'll know Monday or Tuesday because the reports will be. You know that's going to be a big topic with the reporters that are at training camp and all of that shit. I mean, like at the fucking practices and shit like that get to interview the players after. That's going to be a big topic to where what quarterback was taking the most snaps with the first team. So I think you'll know that from the beginning of the week to where what quarterback might have the edge. I mean, the quarterback that I think takes the majority of the first rep snaps like that will be the starter on Sunday, dog. And I think it's gonna be Ritter.
Yeah.
Just a new start. I think it's a new start with the offense to where, I mean, you were gonna have to fucking teach these guys like Minshew another at wrinkle to it anyway too, because this is a different play caller. You got fucking North Turner come in here too. That's also gonna put his little 2 cents in it too. So I just see the Raiders going like let's just fucking start off new with the quarterback. Like fuck it. Right now they have let me back them up.
You said that, Gabe, and Ritter's new. And this fool comes out here and balls out and wins 6 games, right? Does it change our draft choice?
I mean, if he balls out and fucking goes 6 games, I mean, that's against some pretty fucking good teams, right?
Yeah.
If you won 6 games in a row, bro, that's different.
Oh, 5-game streak. 5 games, 4 wins, 1 loss. What if we lose to Kansas City again?
The only shit that's going to change, the only thing that's just going to change anybody's mind is he better go undefeated the rest of the fucking year.
But what if he does that?
If he does that, then okay, then obviously there was probably a bad situation that he was in, and he just needed the right situation. But the thing is, that's what it's going to need to take, though. That's the type of situation it's going to take when the odds are against him to go undefeated, because they have a pretty tough schedule moving forward too. They still got all of their division opponents. They still got, they still got some teams. So they were still like, if he balls out, I mean, obviously, if he goes fucking 8-0, that puts us at 10 wins. I think there's 8 games left. If he goes undefeated, he goes 8-0. That puts us at 10 wins, where we never thought we would. In hell, we would. I mean, we never thought for sure we would get there. So, like, obviously, that's a different hypothetical, bro. That's a different type of hypothetical, because that we're talking about something different. Like, there's not many quarterbacks that can do that shit. That's why the odds are stacked against him too. So, like,
what do you think, what a Ritter gets on the streak and wins a
miracle he does that, and of course they got to reevaluate it.
Did they reevaluate our draft choice, bro, and not get a quarterback? If Ritter just balls out?
No, we need a quarterback. No, we need a quarterback no matter what. I don't give a shit.
That'll be the only way I get Janty right there. Ritter fucking balls out.
I'm not doing that. If we're gonna fucking start all the ways over, let's go get a guy that we can.
Be on the Ritter train.
Let's go get that. Let's stop fucking around.
Bro, I think if Ritter would go 10, like if Ritter were to go 8-0, like just
hey guys,
crazy ass hypothetical. There's like, obviously they would have to think of it, especially if he were to be able to go sneak himself into the playoffs. Like that shit would be the miracle type of run he would need to go on.
Yeah.
Like to be able for us not to go QB. He would need to go on one of these fucking super miracle runs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take off. You guys have a great rest of the show. I'm gonna take off. You guys be all safe, man.
Later,
right?
You all right? You all right?
Yeah, no, I got my family here, bro. I got my daughter and my fucking niece and everybody, and
you explain.
I was doing the podcast. I'll be ready for you guys on Tuesday. So, but I'll have you guys in a minute. Are you guys gonna be safe? All right, peace out.
I was just here for a little bit more. I was just talking about that. Like, just that, dog. Like, just more like we got to We just gotta do that, dog. We need to be just if that would probably be the situation. That would be the only situation where I would be like, okay, shit. If Ritter goes undefeated and like a miracle run like that, like shit. Obviously, bro. You know what I mean? That's just something that
I don't want to say like
because by the time it's like I'm talking about like exactly that is some Dreamville type shit though. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I said if he goes on a run, like say like he beats Miami and wins like 4 games and then loses one, and then comes back and wins 2 more and gets us maybe to 8 wins or 9 wins. You know what I mean? And then I think that's pretty damn good.
You still have a chance. I think you still go for a quarterback, but that way you got a chance to go draft a guy like Jackson Dart, a guy like one of those guys. You know what I mean? So like that would obviously give you a chance to go that, but I think you still need to go quarterback. I still think you would still need to see what you have in Ritter because that still would probably be like, who knows if he just caught lightning in a bottle type shit. You know what I mean? So I think you would still have to go first round pick, but the wins would take you out of like the sweepstakes for like Shador or Cam. So you would probably have to go with, some other guys like, like Jackson Dart, Jalen. I like Jalen Milroe. I don't know why, dog. I think he could be a very good fucking. He's a fucking hell of a fucking athlete, dog. Like that dude is just
in Alabama.
Yeah, he's just a hell of a fucking athlete, dog. For me, like I like the times I watch him, and Alabama's on TV a lot. That dude can run the fucking ball. He looks like a fucking running back when he's running, dog, and he has a fucking arm on him, dog. So I think that dude can be very good.
Well, he throws deep because we haven't seen that because our quarterbacks can't do it.
But I'm just saying, like,
I didn't see
that
Ritter
would be. But either way, that's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of what run Ritter goes on, like, that would be cool to like sign to have him for next year, and you know what I mean. And with that run, he has a real good chance of, maybe starting out the year. You know what I mean? And because we get a first round pick, he could even be the guy for, you know what I mean, for the meanwhile. You know what I mean? The bridge. But for sure, we still gotta go quarterback. I think that would give us an opportunity to maybe go like say we were like in the middle and nobody gets Genty in the top 10, then maybe we could do that and then go second round, maybe high second round, fucking, a Jackson Dart or Jalen Milroe type shit like that. But yeah, that's gonna be big time because 2-7, I still want to be positive, but I mean, I know that there's a new start here though. There's a good opportunity right now for a good start to like a new start. So that's why this Sunday will be interesting to see though. At least that is one thing that I'm gonna be watching for this Sunday. Like it's gonna be interesting to see that, like, let's see if this is a little new start for them. You know what I mean? To this type of season. You know what I mean? Like to their second half of their season. You never know.
You might have your next offensive coordinator. New philosophy. New play calling, not the same old shit. I want to see third down.
Well, I'm not gonna set myself up for failure either, though. Like I'm not expecting much either.
Yeah.
So that's the thing too, because I don't want to fuck it. Because this team is no.
Anything
ain't doing that to me again.
Anything could be better than the freaking play calling, bro.
Yeah.
The play calling will be better, I think, because I bet you Turner was like, "What the hell is this?" If he's like his dad, he's gonna want to run the ball.
Hopefully, some of these offensive linemen could get healthy this week, dog, to where some of this shit's not hurting them as much, dog. Because fuck, man, if the offensive line could play just a little bit better, dog, I think a little bit better, especially for Ritter, because I think Ritter can move, dog, and he looks like he has some zip on his ball even when he's on the run. You know what I mean? So like, I think he can make some things happen, dog. Like if you could get him out of the pocket, So I like the game that Jacoby Myers played. You know what I mean? That last game too. Like having Bowers. He looked like he was going through a little bit of nicks and shit like that too. So a week for him was pretty good too. So I think with what's his name back, dog, and we'll see, dog, because he also has a history with Trey Tucker. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that works out too in practice too, because they played in college together at Cincinnati, You know what I mean? That was his number one receiver at Cincinnati. So that's another thing too that could work out for them too. Like he can maybe, you know what I mean? They already have some other weapons, but the familiarity with Trey can maybe bring Trey out of his little shell. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
3 minutes. Thank you, man. How you doing, D-Man? I like that scenario, bro. Trying Ritter out there, and I hope he balls out. Then we can get my running back. We need that too. We need that too. You know, I would get rid of. They're gonna keep White around. You know, I think Abdullah will be gone. White. They're gonna keep White around. I'll keep Madison. Madison, the one that's balling out there, but I think what's his name's gone.
You think they're gonna keep White?
No, I think he's gone.
Oh, okay. I thought, no, he's gone, bro.
But they're probably gonna keep him around.
For what?
Probably gonna say, well, maybe this guy can do this, and that's what the way coaches
teams. Play him on special teams.
I don't know if he plays special teams now, but he might just have to get used to it.
Might just have to get used to it and fucking go out there and tackle somebody, dog.
And I feel bad for him, bro. But he just wasn't it, bro. Maybe it's not the offense, or maybe.
Hey, who knows though? Hey, but like I said, it's a new start, so we'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see this way. Like if it was the running scheme that he's just like, because you've seen how he struggled in his first couple of years with that same scheme. And then he had an okay year last year when they were running that power, right? So who knows if they decide to go back to that? What if he shines again, like, and then like he does that? Then there may be a fucking reason for it, like, and so it's just, I think it's just a new start for everybody. We're right here, second half of the season. Let's see what these guys can fucking do, man. I'm not expecting much because damn, we put up a fucking crappy ass first half of the season, but. I mean, if any spark to the team, we'll see this Sunday, or because, like I said earlier, that meeting you can only see it for one way, dog. Like, I think it's gonna put legitimacy to the report that, you know, that they were against, that the players are against all the staff, or it's gonna put legitimacy towards the report to where the people that are looking at it like, oh, that they were talking about the staff that fired. You know what I mean? That was the staff that they were talking about, which that kind of led to like the firings, which that doesn't have anything to do with like AP. Like, they have to perform to where, like, if you see a flat performance or you see them go out there and fucking asleep in the first quarter and all that shit, I don't give a fuck if it's a 10 o'clock game in the morning game on the East Coast. Like, after a week, after a bye, like, you need to go out there and show it. Like, if you are with your coach, you need to go out there and show it after these firings and all of this shit that's going on. Like, you need to go out and show that shit, like, if you are with him. If not, you're going to be able to see that shit right away, though, too, dog, because this team is, like, teetering, dog. Every fucking week you hear about, you know, AP and all of this shit, and then you get this report that the fucking the players were upset and all of this shit about all of a bunch of staff shit about that. So I think the way that they react after this fucking players meeting, dog, is gonna be big. Like, we need to put something, especially after a bye and all of the changes that were made. Like, we need to go out there and fucking do something, dog. I don't give a fuck if we better not get it better.
After they had that meeting last year, McDaniels was gone, right?
Yeah, we better not get no fucking ass whooping by Miami, dog. I'm telling you that. We better not get our ass whooped by Miami, dog, like that, because they're struggling too. I don't give a fuck if they have, you know, they have weapons, whatever. They have weapons, but they're struggling for a reason too. You know what I mean? So do not let them get right on you after a fucking, like, after what's being, like, already talked about. Like, do not let that team get right on you too, bro. I'm
not worried about Tyreek. I'm worried about A-Chain and fucking Mostert.
Mostert?
I'm Mostert, yeah. I'm worried about those two running backs who's going off on us.
We're gonna find out, though.
Yeah.
We better.
You ready to call it, Gabe?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, because I gotta go wake up early too in the morning.
Yeah.
Wanted to
All
talk a
right,
little bit
guys. I
more.
want to thank everybody for being on there. I know Lo didn't get to the chat, but everybody that was in the chat, thanks for your opinion. Thanks for your trying to debate with us or whatever you did, and thanks to Leo for being on with us for a little bit.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
have
Yes,
him.
sir.
We'll have him back soon, and me and Gabe ended the show because we were talking about some pretty good topics and Low had a bounce. So
See the Timmy Brown? See the Timmy Brown back here?
I got one of those too. I got a white one. I got two white ones and a black one.
Charles Woodson, you know, the two favorite Raiders ever, so you know I have to have them back there.
Mm-hmm. They were balling. We should have players like that on our team with the way they played. Tough.
This one right here, the fucking Tim Brown one is the one with the 75 patch on it. It's the Mitchell and Ness one with the 75 patch on it. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. You got a bunch of jerseys. How many jerseys you got?
I only got like 6, 7. Couple put away though, like maybe another 4 or 5 put away. That, yeah, a car one, a Mac one. I think I got a no, that one's not put away. That one got thrown away. The fucking Antonio Brown one.
You got Antonio Brown?
I remember I got that shit, dog, and fucking on the way to Oakland too. I fucking.
Antonio Brown was balling until he came to the Raiders, bro. He was the best wide receiver. He was the best wide receiver.
Never played for us. I never got the fucking. We got remember the news was like a day or two before the fucking actually season started, dog. So like, I had a season where we were driving to Oakland. We were literally driving to Oakland when he fucking did that stupid shit on fucking on Instagram where he fucking I'm free bullshit.
Fucking running around his backyard. What an idiot.
Yeah. Fuck him.
All right, Gabe, man. It was good chatting with you. We'll see you guys Tuesday. And we hope you have a good evening. And again, salute to all the veterans out there. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Have a good breakfast at night if you guys do something like that.
Yes, man. Have a good work week, man. Hey, we didn't lose this week. Have a good work week. Have fucking, look forward to fucking Raiders on Sunday again, man. But hey, man, win, lose, or tie. I mean, it's always Raiders, man. You know what I mean? Raiders till we die, man. That's it.
And Raider Nation for life. We do after every show is we give a good Raiders chat. So here we go, Gabe. 1, 2, 3. Raiders.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys.